Well, guys, happy start of the college basketball season. Let's do this thing. Winthrop against Queens down in Rock Hill for the Field of 68 opening day marathon. 8 a.m. We are so back, baby. Amen to that, Isaac. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. Welcome to a very special morning edition of JG9 Live. 8 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. 6 o'clock in Phoenix, where I am, 5 o'clock on the West Coast. My name is Jared Goodnight. If you've never been one of these streams before, how it works is like this. Fire away on the channel, any questions you might have. I'll be happy to answer anything, everything. Any donation should get your question right away. Otherwise, I just go in the order that I see them. Vote in that poll. Who do you think wins this game, Winthrop or Queens? If you're a member, you can choose for either one of these teams using the emojis in the chat. We got the emojis for Winthrop and for Queens. Whichever team you support, we got the emojis in there for that. Every donation also counts toward this thing called You Make the Call. You're going to help me decide which game we are calling on Saturday for college football. Texas A&M against Missouri, Oregon against Iowa, Cuse against Miami, or Duke against UConn, which game we're calling at 3:30 Eastern Time on Saturday for college football. Starting lineups for all these teams. For Queens, Mann, Mabon, Ashby, Berman, and Parker. And for Winthrop, coming off that loss last season in the Big South Championship to High Point, Wilson, Rozier, Berry, Cluett, and Duncombe. Winthrop Queens standalone game. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Winthrop going to be in the white. Queens in the darks. Queens not eligible for the tournament this year. This is the final year that they are transitioning up to D1. They are eligible for the first time in 26-27. Made it to the A-Sun semifinals last season. Came off a very good season, 20 wins. Winthrop, always a dominant force in the Big South Conference. They got home court advantage, technically speaking, for this game, with this being in Rock Hill. We've got a lot of games on the docket today, but the one that we're calling for college basketball today is Queens Winthrop, the opening game of the season. Should be a very, very fun game here on JG9 Live. I appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. We also have a new Dumb Decisions that dropped, going back to talk about the NFL. If you haven't seen that, it dropped about an hour ago. I talk about what happened in the game between the, I totally blanked on which game. It was the Titans Starters game. It was the Titans Starters game, and a dumb decision made by head coach Mike McCoy during that game. So, we are going to get underway with this one in just a little bit. We're like in Duval. I'm not sure. I don't live in Jacksonville. I live in Phoenix. I am a diehard Jaguars fan, but I live in Arizona. Winthrop is often a threat in the NCAA tournament when they make it. Yep, they're the only team in Big South history to make it to the round of 32. Only team to win a game in the tournament, not counting the playing round. Over 20 years ago, when they pulled off that 6-11 upset and even got some votes for the top 25. Again, appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Any other college basketball games this week? Yeah, we are doing MIT. We're going to call that game against Harvard. That one we're definitely doing. I'm not sure what else we're doing, but we're definitely doing that one. 10 new players on this Winthrop team. It is a brand new look for this squad. Look at the stats for Winthrop last year. The top 8 scorers in points per game average no longer with the team. What team of college basketball do you see being a surprise team? Ooh, a surprise team. Ooh, how's it going, Miles? Appreciate tuning in. A surprise. I mean, I could see UNC being a lot better than people think. All right, let's get this game underway. 68% round with Winthrop to win this one. Wisconsin for Campbell? Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. All right, let's do this thing, and we are officially underway. The ball is tipped. Welcome to the start of the 2025-26 college basketball season. And here we go. Winthrop in the white picks it up, and Duncombe by the elbow, looking for some help. Goes back up top, gets a pick on the right side. Wilson kicks it out wide. It's Cluett. Cluett trying to dump it down low. Feeds it to Duncombe. Trying to work here. Dribbles by the block. Spin around. Can he put it up? And they're going to get a foul on the floor. It'll be the first on Queens to start this thing off. Morning, gamers. How's it going, YouTube? Appreciate you tuning in, as always, for this one. Thoughts on Jalen Phillips? Yeah, that broke earlier. Jalen Phillips to the Eagles for a third-round pick. We get another foul on the floor. So Rozier's going to try to inbound this ball. The senior, the transfer from Duquesne. So 2 quick fouls already on the Royals. Dumb decision for keeping Daniels in a game that's over. I was fine with it. Catch and shoot 3 in the corner. That one no good. Barry misses, and rebound on the play, though, by Duncombe. Up top it goes, swinging it around now. Rozier back up top. Wilson driving inside, trying to work that one layup. Tightly contested by Berman, but that's good. First points of the season come to the Eagles. 2-0 your score to start off. Now up top it goes, man. Driving inside by the block. Looking for some help back up top. Picks up his dribble, though. Looking in the corner for something. Not there now. Has to reset here with Parker. Parker kicks out wide. Corner 3. That one way off the mark. And the rebound there by Rozier. Going to try and go quickly here. Fighting Wilson. And now they'll slow it down. Going to do catch and shoot 3 up top. That one no good. Rebound on the play for Queens. And that is Berman. Camera quality is a bit shoddy with this. So bear with me. Here's the corner 3 blocked. Man's corner 3 blocked by Duncombe, making an early impact so far. Tucker Kraft, I have not heard any news on that one. Yes, Rozier, yes. I did say that. Top 5 worst run games of the season. This was probably number 1. Daniel's injury, probably season ending. Probably season ending for him. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing terrible. But, yeah, 3rd round pick out of it. That's a good trade for the Finns. We weren't going to re-sign him 3rd-round pick. It's better than what you're getting compensatory-wise. It's a good move. Good move. Parker, Ashby, at the free throw line, kicks it back up top. Pick on the right side, Sepp, and now it's going to be Berman. Berman, looking in the corner, wide open. Ashby for 3, and that one off the mark. Rebound by Duncombe. He's making a huge impact so far defensively in the early 90 seconds of this one. Wilson picks up his dribble, swinging it around. It's Cluett. Stripped away by Ashby, but it was last touched by Ashby, so he's going to stay with Winthrop. He's getting injured in mid because no, he is not. Doris 11 jersey, appreciate it. Yeah, I love. I got a lot of autographed jerseys, a lot of autographed helmets and whatnot. Yeah, time for worst friends. Yeah, the commentary sounds even the mic. Oh, it's that bad. Jeez. Oh man, time for worst friends games this year. I mean, Seahawks Commanders was up there. Anything last week. I mean, Texans Seahawks was also just so bad it was good. Broncos Bengals. Wilson. And they're going to get the travel. He slept. Covered by man. Sloppy start so far. Again, you might be a sloppy start with 8 o'clock in the morning. How's it going, Michael? Hope you well along with the gym. Not working yet? Nope, I had a feeling. Uber Eats does not work at 8 o'clock in the morning. But frankly, with you, my man, as always, Berman. Parker. Up top for Ashby. It's Parker. Trying to work by Duncombe. Spins around the double, and the finger roll is good. Nice job splitting the double there, Parker. And Avante Parker, the junior forward, gets that one to go. Parker, the transfer from Georgia Southern. It's now in the corner for Winthrop. Rozier, way off the mark, but last touch by Parker. Can't get the board. And a lot of offensive rebounds, second chance opportunities for Winthrop today so far. Small school gym just seeing random bystanders walking in the background while the action's going on. Strumming. Yeah. I don't even know where this is. Like, I don't know what gym this is even in. This is not where Winthrop usually plays. So they play at Rock Hill, but this is not the Winthrop Coliseum. So this is a completely random arena that happens to be in Rock Hill. Catch and shoot 3 in the corner, and that one's good for Winthrop. Done that a lot so far with that catch and shoot, and that's Duncombe, the senior center. Again, the leading returning scorer on the team for Winthrop. They lost their top 8 scorers from last season for various reasons. Parker gives off to the sides. Berman. Pick on the left side, set by Parker. Berman trying to drive inside. Tries to draw the charge and will. Offensive foul going against Berman. That's 3 already on Queens. Already in some foul trouble, not even 3 minutes into this game. If you realize during the silence, yes, like rec center vibes, it does feel that way. Absolutely. A couple of streams ago, I said wasn't being on St. John's. Why is that? Just offensively. I don't know, like, offensively. I don't know, the tournament kind of scared me on St. John's. I know it's a different team, but still. Wilson will take it down the floor. Guarded by Ashby, gets picked on the left side. Deep 3, that one off the mark by Cluett. But another rebound on the play by Winthrop. Doubled, puts up the shot, that one no good, and Jabril gets the board. They'll try and go quick with Man. Man now going to slow things down as he's double reaching foul. That's going to go, I believe, against Hendaway. Sophomore guard from Egypt. That will be the first foul on Winthrop. If you like what you see, folks, if you like button, subscribe. We'll spin the karaoke wheel in just a little bit. Spin at the under 16 timeout. Man will inbound this ball from underneath. Catch and shoot 3 with Ashby. That one way off the mark. Queens, not for lack of trying, it's not hit a 3-pointer yet. Rozier wants up top, not going to get it. Going to pick up the dribble. Goes to the big man here. Samoko. Rozier. Gets it back from Mimoko. Crossover, kicks it out. 3-point try from the top for Berry. That one on the mark. It's in. Back-to-back threes for the Eagles. A 6-0 run early on, and they lead 8-2. Berman. Pick on the left side, set by Jabril. They're going to get the offensive foul. Second time today that they've been called for an offensive foul already. 4 fouls already on the Royals. But now they changed the call? There was the elbow there by Laban Jabril, the sophomore guard. So now Parker comes out. but now Queen's gonna wait. Okay, so I think they changed the call because it's gonna go against Winthrop. Because they changed the call because Queens was inbounding, but it's stolen away. 3-pointer up top for Winthrop. That one too strong for the big man. Rebound on the play by Queens. We're at the under 16 mark. Man trying to spin around, posting up on the guard. Post up on Wilson, kicks up top. Now back it goes to Man. Man, some contact there, no call. Bounce pass to Larson down low. Kicks down the corner. 3-ball with 14 on the shot clock, and that one is in. First 3 of the day for Queens, and it's 8-5. And Winthrop turns the ball over. We go to the under 16 timeout. 8-5 your score early on. Queens 1 for 4 from 3 to start this game. Yeah, the camera quality, I will say, is not the sharpest. So it's going to be a bit tougher to get the numbers and the name recognition compared to others. My son was whining so much and I turned the game on. Now he's calm. Oh, wow. He loves basketball. Start him young. Start him young on basketball. Appreciate all you guys tuning in. If you like what you see, hit the like button, subscribe. I do this thing every Thursday night called Live Band Karaoke, where every Thursday night I'll spin a wheel, whatever song it lands on. $50, I'll do any song you want me to. $25, there's a song that is half off. Here's a list of songs. $50, I'll do anything you want me to. I should note before going any further, Queens last season, 35% from 3. They start this game off 1 for 4. Had some good looks, but Winthrop has a 3-point lead thus far. Let's spin this wheel, see what song it lands on. And this is the place to watch college basketball. It's going to be live for a lot of games this year. I truly mean a lot of games. Only game we're doing today, but we're going to be live for a lot later on. Eagles trade, Phillips. I like it a lot. 3rd-round pick. Pretty good. I want to ooh. I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston is the song that is half off. Oh my god. I don't know if I can do that one. See if I can make it work. $25 for I Want to Dance with Somebody. You know, I like Jalen Phillips. He's a very good pass rusher. I think it's a good trade for the Finns. You weren't going to re-sign him. And the Eagles get a good compensatory pick if it doesn't work out. So if it works out, you get a really good edge rusher. If it doesn't work out, you'll get a 3rd or 4th round compensatory pick in the next draft in 27. So I think it's a good trade for the Eagles. High Point doing against Furman. How do I think? I think High Point wins. High Point should be favored in every game they play this season. I would think they're going to be the favorite in just about every game. It's going to be an interesting makeup to the squad, but they look deeper than last year. I mean, the preseason indications look awfully good. They look very good in the preseason game against UNCW. I'm excited to see High Point this year. All right, back underway. 8-5 your score. Jordan Watford checking in for the first time, the freshman. Gives it off to Ashby, who loses the handle. Diving on the ball is Rozier. Nice hustle there to get down to the ground and make it. And now Winthrop back in possession. Rozier up top gets a pick on the right side from Imoko. Picks up his dribble, being guarded by Ashby. Now kicks it back up top. Trying to post up here on Watford. Spin around, puts it up from the free throw line. That one just a bit short. Rebound on the play, though. Imoko, can he get it? It's going to be Winthrop ball. High Point undefeated? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't think we're going to go undefeated. We'll lose some games. I could see us losing tonight, but I think High Point will win by, I mean, the spread right now is High Point -3, I think. Yeah, I think 5. I think High Point 5. I think High Point's got a chance to be very good this year. I like Kamen as coach. In the corner off the inbound, goes back to Rozier. Bounce pass down low, trying to get it by Matthew Walter. And cannot. Goes off the foot of the player down low. I believe that was Duncombe. Prairie View A&M is playing college biblical studies. That does not sound like a real school for basketball. Watford. Gives up by the free throw line to Larson. Catch and shoot 3 with Ashby. That one off the back of the rim. Tip back, though. Queen's going to get an offensive board. So it falls back to Man. Larson. Now Watford. Swinging it out. Tipped, but recovered by Carson. The Wright State and Valpo transfer. Kicks out Man for 3. That one off the rim. They're 1 for 6 from 3 to start this game. Trying to go quickly in transition here. Off the backboard. Got it. Tommy Camarade, the graduate forward, makes it 10-5 in favor of the Eagles. Over is cooked. I mean, the over on this one, I mean, it's an 8 o'clock in the morning and there's going to be some rust. Ashby. Swinging it out. Trying to work the baseline. Reverse lay and blocked. Tommy Camarade. Blocks the shot. Stays with Queens with 15 on the shot clock. Or the mics in the field 60. I don't know. I don't know. I could not tell you what the what the mic situation is down there. How's it going, DJ? Appreciate tuning in. As always. They're looking at another 6 to 7 yards in it. Will there be a 75-yard attempt this season? I don't know about attempted. I could see 72 attempted this season. With Aubrey or Little or even Bates. Inbound from the baseline. Larson, doubled, puts up the reverse, got it. Nice feed to Larson. Why was BYU not 4 in football? I think just because Big 12 anti-bias with the voters. Wilson. Barry puts up the layup, foul, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. Yeah, Dalen's probably done for the season. So Dalen Barry, the redshirt senior guard, the Charleston Southern transfer, from one Big South school to another, will be shooting the first free throws of the season. Barry last season with Charleston Southern, 77% the line, averaged about 14 points per game for the Bucks last year. First free throw is good. Odds for each those three set the record. Bates 1%, Aubrey and Little I'd say 10%. Yes, they will play on the same court as that they're playing on right now. Yeah, at 6 o'clock Eastern time. 1 for 2 at the line. Hell, we got Rich and foul there on Winthrop afterwards. If all the commanders stood, should we start? Yeah, who knew that going with a defense of just a bunch of 30-plus-year-olds was not going to go well. In the corner, wide open, catch and shoot 3. Got it. Second 3 of the game, and it's Berman. The sophomore from Israel makes it a 1-point game. Trying to work on Watford here. Up top, Duncombe. Wilson fakes the bounce, so goes down low to Duncombe. They're going to get a reach and foul. That's going to be number 5 on Queens already. With 13:06 to go in the first. What is our college baseball game on at 8 o'clock in the morning? The idea is that these schools get more exposure than they would have otherwise. And the field of 68 wants the publicity. Yeah, a lot of eyeballs. A lot of eyeballs. Because there's over 9,000 people watching the game right now. And then that's not even counting this stream. Wilson. 3-point try. That one in. And that is Farrell. The transfer from Gardner-Webb. Really hit the transfer portal this offseason with the Big South acquisitions. Gardner-Webb transfer. We saw Barry with the Charleston Southern transfer. We got the foul there on Winthrop down low. 14-10. A great block there is Larson stuffed by Ty Hamilton. Staying with Queens. Goes to Berman. Pump fake. Gets a pick on the right side. Larson gets off the pick and roll. Got it. Who's watching TV at 8 a.m.? You'd be surprised. Trail the Eagles defense because Jalen Phillips is a really good pass rusher. So he's going to start right away. That's how it helps. Barry, pick on the left side, set by Hamilton. Puts up the layup, and that one rims out, but rebound by Winthrop. Foul, but on the floor. So it was not an and one, but another offensive rebound. Oh, well, they're actually going to wave it off. It's going to be an offensive foul, I should say. They will get the push, I believe, on Hamilton. So they wave it off. That's 4 on Winthrop, and that will be Ty Hamilton, the junior transfer William & Mary. Miss Garcia a lot, yeah. Cover the first rankings? Yeah, we'll be live for that. You'll be live on the air for that. Watford. Pick on the right side, set by Parker. Dumps it down low, Parker. That's a beautiful play. It's a classic pick and roll. We're all tied at 14. Wilson. So we're nearing the under 12 mark. Farrell, pick on the left side, set by Hamilton. Kicks it out wide, Berry. Berry being guarded by Clark, puts up a contested three. Plenty of time on the shot clock, no need for that. And Carson gets the board. Queens looking to go quickly, kicks it out in the corner, three ball, air ball. And Wilson will get the board. He'll take it down the floor. Crossing over, trying to get by Carson. Now feeds it out to Rozier. Up top it goes to Farrell. Nice crossover move there to get by Watford. Down by the block. He's doubled. Picks up his dribble. Looking for some help. Can he put up on the double? He can, but not even close on the shot. Tight defense there once he got down low. And Watford will take it down. Pick on the right side by Carson. Kicks it up top to Carson. He'll try a three. Line drive and way off the mark. Doesn't hit the rim. Not even close on that one. And Wilson going to slow things down. Yeah, Queens, they're not eligible for the tournament this year, but they were solid last year. They made quite the run the East Sun tournament last year. Watford gets called for the reach-in foul. That's number 6 on Queens as we go the under 12 timeout. So Winthrop's supposed to be the home team. It is... I've seen it both ways. Yeah, I've seen it both ways, oddly enough. So give some stats early on. Queens 2 for 10 from 3 to start this game. They've only taken 6 twos. And Queens shot about 35% from 3 last season. So far, Berry leading all scores for Winthrop with 4. Berman leads with 6 for Queens. He's 2 for 2 from behind the arc. The rest of the team, 0 for 8. Have to find a way to get that 3-ball going. Berman last season, over 40% from 3. He's picking up right where he left off. And in terms of the offensive rebounds, all knotted up there. Queens done a nice job getting back in that department, but down low, Winthrop's defense very, very tight. 3 blocks already. Queens loves sniping the 3-ball, yep. About 60% of their shots have been 3-pointers. Nobody not named Furwood should even attempt a 3. Yep, or named Berman should even attempt a 3. I'm with you on that one. I mean, some of these looks have not even close. And obviously, big storyline now is 6 fouls already, 9 minutes in. Got to be careful here for Queens. So every foul from this point on sends Winthrop to the line. They shot 67% last season at the free throw line. Again, brand new team for the most part, though. Leading returning scorers are Cameron and Duncombe, who averaged under 4 points per game. So it's not like there's a lot of players returning from this team. The new look squad, but still, don't want to be sending teams to the free throw line. Can't shoot 3 here for Cameron. Speaking of the devil, got it to go. 17-14. Cameron knocks that one down, and Winthrop back up by 3. They're 4-3 of the game. Now Parker trying to post up here, kicks it out. It's Berman to Ashby, down low. He's got a huge height advantage here on Rozier if he wants it. And they'll get the reach-in foul there, going against Winthrop. No surprise there, that's not a good matchup. Rozier is 5'9". Berman's 6'6". Best time for me in the NBA Cup. Suns win the Cup because it means they go 5-0 in the regular season games, or 6-0 in the regular season games, whatever it is. Now both teams in the bonus with the next foul. Berman doubled down low. To the elbow it goes to Parker. Parker doubled. Doesn't swing it out to Berman. He was open. And he'll travel. Loses balance and travels. Winthrop generally pretty good. Yes, they're always in the Big South. Always a top 4 team in the Big South. I'm a High Point fan, so I know Winthrop is a darn good team usually. K-ball is eventually done away with. Being that's almost like a juice football? No, I don't think so. The owners unanimously, like there was 31-1 in terms of the vote to approve it. I don't think it's going to change. Yeah, the corner 3 posts, I love those. Rozier Picks up his dribble, guard by man. They're going to play a bit of a high press, but they break it. Duncombe. Gives it off to Camarade. Pick on the right side, set Rozier. Dumps it down low on the pick and roll. Duncombe floats it up. No good, off balance shot. Queens gets the board, keeps it in play, and Berman will take this one down. Halfway through the first... Oh, I hate the NBA Cup. Believe me, I think it's a pointless tournament. It means absolutely nothing. And fouled on the shot, Parker. He'll go to the line. First free throws for Queens this season. It's also when you don't go to knockouts, it said means you win 3 games. Yes. Right, easier schedule to follow means nothing. Yep, I'm with you on that. Yep. That's the way. The NBA Cup, I don't like the cup. It's pointless. It makes no sense. I get like FA Cup. I get like the cups for the like soccer because you're playing different teams. They're playing the same teams here. First one, the 1-on-1 is good. Devontae Parker. The Georgia Southern transfer. Last season averaged 4.9 points per game. Shot 67% of the free throw line. 2 for 2 on that trip. Right down playing tournament. Yep. 17-16. 9:40 to go in the first. Camarade. Pressed. Travel. Could not break the half-court trap. It's a soulless cup. I'm with you. It is completely soulless cup. It's a way to incentivize people to try hard and to not do load management. It sucks. Like, there's no point to it. Berman. Parker. Carson up top. It goes Ashby. Catch and shoot 3 for Berman. He's 2 for 2 today, but can't get that one. They have a running 3 there off balance, and the rebound there by Hendawe. Driving inside is Josh Mio. Misses the layup. Queens. Can we keep it in play? Shot clock is not reset. It's going to stay with Winthrop. They cannot keep it in play. It's going to be Rozier inbounding from underneath. So be guarded by man on the baseline. Trick you to not doing low management. Yep, that's how they get you. Double down low after the bounce pass. Tight defense by Berman. And they're going to get a reach-in foul there on Berman. I thought his hands were up. I thought the hands were going up all the way on that one. Coach, not too happy about that one. I can't say I blame him. It looked like he was going straight up there. And every donation counts to this thing called You Make the Call. You're going to help me decide which game we're calling on Saturday afternoon at 3:30 for college football. Texas A&M, Mizzou, Oregon, Iowa, Syracuse, Miami, or Duke, UConn. 1-1 here for Barry. 1 for 2 at the line so far. Only Eagle today to attempt a free throw, and that first one is good. He's 2 for 3. Duncombe on the bench for the time being. Second free throw is good. 3 for 4 at the line. Is Barry. It's 19-16. It's like players try hard right away from the cup. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the culture's so real. Yeah, he lets the players walk over him. He lets all the players walk over him. He's spineless. If High Point goes undefeated, I would love that. Like a St. Joseph's kind of season. Oh, that would be incredible. Reed Celestin checking in for the first time today. Gives off to Ashby. Ashby spins around, gives it up top to Maban. Wild pass, but Ashby gets it. Kicks it out wide. Watford puts up the layup. That one no good. Rebound on the play. Trying to get it to Parker. And picked up by Winthrop. And can they stay in bounds? They cannot. And no pushing call. So it's going to go back to Queens. And they'll call that a turnover on Winthrop. Not sure they ever had full possession, but clock's at 28. I would love it. I mean, if High Point makes a turn, I would love that. They're talking over. I don't think Winthrop had possession here. I don't think that's a term. I don't think the clock should be at 28. That's what they were talking about, but yeah, they're going to reset back to 20. That makes more sense. Arizona or Florida? I do like Florida, but I think Arizona wins the game. I think Arizona. It's going to be interesting to see this Florida offense without Clayton. I don't know how they're going to function. Parker kicks out wide. 3 ball. That one circles out. No good, and still no one on Queens besides Berman has hit a three-pointer. Trying to go quickly here. Catch and shoot three for Cluett. Got it. They go quickly. Catch Queens napping. It's a 6-point game. Dump it down low. Watford. Tip pass, and it will go out of play, and Winthrop will get it back. It's a beautiful feed in transition to Cluett. Catching Queens nap and trying to get back. Sam Darnold news. That's what they posted. God. Cluett. Trying to bit of a half-court press here with Maban and able to break it for the moment. Cluett. Now he still feeds a high pass. These are some high passes. They're breaking them, but they are off kilter right now. 3-ball. Got it. 9-point lead. Largest lead for Winthrop today. Rozier. And Queens will take a timeout to talk things over. Winthrop very good from three so far. 6 for 12. An 8-0 run. Queens has not made a field goal the last 4.5 minutes. And outside of Berman, they haven't hit a three. 0 for 9 is Queens from three, not counting Berman. As a team, they're 2 for 12 from three. They're shooting 31% from the field. That's obviously not going to get it done. No fast break points. We're to 5 for Winthrop. Queens has lost the turnover battle. And one team is shooting 50% from three. The other team is shooting 16% from three. And they both shot 12 three-pointers. That's your difference right there. Berry up to 9. Cluett's got 6. All of his buckets were threes on that trip down the floor. And Rozier, no points, but that nice feed on that last play. He's got 5 assists when they broke up and decided to clap him. It's looking good for the Eagles right now. Looking very, very good for Winthrop. As things stand. It's early. A 9-point lead. Prince Akeem from coming to America's favorite school. How's it going, Zippy? Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you being here for this one. Yeah, if you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe, helps the channel a ton. In the last 4.5 minutes of action, Queens has not hit a field goal. Only 3 players for Queens have scored. Maban, Larson, and Berman. That's it. They gotta get some contributions from other players. If they won this one, I had Winthrop winning this one. I had Winthrop. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to inbound this ball. 7:45 left in the first. So far, it's been all Winthrop. Berman. Pick on the right side. Set by Maban. 3-ball. Ashby. That one's good. After a 4.5 minute scoring drought. First 3 of the game for Queens by a player not named Berman. Now catch and shoot for Cluett. That one no good. Trying to get his third 3 of the game. Can't get it. Rebound on the play though by Winthrop. It bounced around 3 times. No one picked it up for Queens for some reason. And that is Nnamoko. The forward from Nigeria. Just a lazy defense there by Queens. Someone not able to pick that ball up. Man. Berman now. Pick on the left side. Set by Maban. Second pick set by Parker. Trying to get him off the pick and roll. Can't do it. Berman loses the handle. It's picked up by Winthrop. And wanted to go quick, but they'll slow it down. Nnamoko feeds it off. Finger roll in transition. Foul and 1. Count it. Yeah, where the game score will go? Yeah, this ruck is not the most polished. The camera quality is about 240p. It is so saturated. Other episodes we have today. I'm not sure we're going to get a video out today, besides the one I just got out. But Zach Taylor will get a video at some point. Zach Taylor will get a video by tomorrow. Largest lead for the Eagles. That's Berry once again going back to the free throw line where he's 3 for 4 today. Make it 4 for 5. 30-19. I don't know if he's going to play for Arizona. I have not heard anything about that. Berman picks up his throw from the free throw line. Feeds out to Ashby. Up top it goes to Larson. Larson fakes the give to Berman. Gives it off to Mann instead. Mann picks up his throw, tightly guarded there by Josh Mio. In the corner it goes. 7 on the shot clock. Bounce pass down low. He's double. Gotta get rid of it. Mann kicks out Ashby. Contested. 2-1 fade away. That one's good. Good defense, better offense. Barry was tightly contested with Ashby, but Ashby's got the last 5 points for Queens. Back down to 9. Cameron pointing to the ground during extra point time. Oh my god. Bonus not known for football, and there's probably a reason for that. Layup no good, but rebound on the play by Duncombe. Another offensive board for the Eagles. And crashing the glass down there. Bad handle there by Berman, and Duncombe, great hustle, get back within a horrible pass. What on earth was that? It is early in the morning. You're seeing it right now with some of this play. Duncombe got back down the floor to get the board, but then just threw the ball away. Oh, I don't blame Chase. I don't blame anyone on the Bengals offense for being mad at the defense. Especially the nonchalant attitude with them not talking to the press. Like, you need to take accountability. 3 ball. Berman up top. That one, no good. But rebound by the Royals. Third chance here is Mann. Puts it up while falling down. He will go to the line shooting 2. McCoy works with Callahan from game management. Callahan didn't do anything at the end. I mean, Callahan was so bad in game management, he delegated everything. At least McCoy is doing stuff. They're both pretty bad. But at least McCoy's not delegating his responsibilities onto other people to the point where he's doing nothing. So Nasir Man at the free throw line. First one in. Last season, 6.6 points per game for the Royals. Travis McNeese State. 73% at the free throw line last year. Cuts it down to 10. Teams look up a little bit. A little bit. Just go, I don't expect me to be live at this hour doing Winthrop Queens. Yep, but here I am. I stayed up. I literally just stayed up for this one. I pulled an all-nighter. Got the video out, and then just got everything right for this stream, and then we are good to go. I've not slept since last night. The sun is rising in Phoenix. I've been up since about 10:30 yesterday. How's it going, Reno? Good morning to you. Happy start of the college basketball season. First of many games we're doing on this channel. Mann hit the first. The second is also good. Down to 9. Yeah, Bradley versus St. Bonnie's at 11. Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup. That'll be a very good matchup. I wish I could do all the games in this tournament. Or this marathon. I will be asleep after this one, though. Cluett. Triple teamed. Kicks it off at the free throw line. Farrell bounced it back out. Up top. No good. Open 3. That was a good job breaking the double team. He can't get the shot to go. And now Mann. Spins around. Has the speed advantage on Hindawe. And he gets it to go. The floater. Down to 7. How's it going, Joe? We are so back. Amen to that. College basketball season. What a time. What a time for sports. I love this time of year. Rozier gets the pick. Floats it up. Wild floater. Not even close. Too much on the back of the rim. And now Queens in transition, looking to go. Berman loses the handle. It's a few times today he's lost the handle. It's picked up by Rozier. Rozier, contested layup, circles out, can't get it. Second chance, though, by Ndawe, the sophomore guard from Egypt. Got it. Another offensive board. Second chance point for Winthrop. Yeah, Waj directing things for the second straight year. Berman to the free throw line to Larson. Mann. Bodies over a man, and no call either way. Floats it from the elbow. It's good. Back down to 7. 4:15 to go in the first. Pick on the right side set by Duncombe. Puts up the 3 off the pick, off the dribble. No good, but another offensive rebound. That's Kamarad. To the opposite side it goes. Hindawe, and they'll get a foul on Queens. That'll be number 9, and they'll be going to the line for a 1-and-1. The under 4 timeout. Gamana with a 5er. Appreciate you, man. Get you on Iowa. Can't believe I've seen people overreact to one bad game. We're in a slump. I get it, but to say the Commanders aren't Super Bowl contenders is ridiculous. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sure as an Eagles fan, you're loving this. To those who think we won't play in January, all I'm going to say is don't come to the parade in February. Yeah, someone tells me there won't be a parade for the Commanders anytime soon. Appreciate you, Gamana, as always. Get you on the call. Yeah, I'm sure as an Eagles fan, you loved last night. And how bad the Commanders looked. Appreciate you, man. Any NHL streams? Well, we're going to do the Olympic hockey streams. NHL, I'll probably do a few just to get my feet wet. Get some reps in before Olympic hockey, but we'll see. At the under 4 timeout, Winthrop leads by 7. And Berman picked up that last foul. That's 3 for him. So Berman, the leading scorer on the team with 6 points. He's already got 3 fouls. They left him in. It's always risky when a guy's got 2 fouls. You leave him in or not in the first half. They decided to leave Berman in because he was one of the few guys that was doing something offensively to give him a spark, and he's got 3. So he's got to be extremely careful. He's not going to play the rest of this half. I wouldn't think he plays the rest of the half at all. Second chance points, Winthrop outscoring Queens 13-6. That's a 7-point deficit in that. Score of this game, 7 points. That's the difference. You only got 7 hours of sleep. That's pretty good. I mean, 7 hours is normal. Most people don't get 7. I try to get at least 6 a night. Most people don't get 7. In Winthrop, 7 more second chance points than Queens. They got a lot in the last 5 minutes. And they lead by 7. Every ad is other gambling, South Carolina. Yeah, something tells me they don't have the sponsors. I mean, it's crazy. This is being held on the field of 68. I have more subscribers than them. Like, I literally have more subscribers than the network that is airing this game. How's it going, for Street? It's a miracle this game is out in ESPN. I have UTV sadly. Yeah, that sucks. Right, less than 5 because you have a baby. Yeah, that's like the main reason I don't want to have a kid is because I know my sleep schedule the first like 5 years is just gonna be so messed up. Yeah, I might do some Canadian teams. I might do that. I was gonna work out 9 followed by 8 hours. I mean, that's a lot of sleep. First of the 1-and-1. Got it. Winthrop pretty good at the line so far today. Only missed 1 free throw. They're 5 for 6 at the free throw line. Hindawe. The transfer from Loyola Chicago hits the second. Just woke up, yep. I never went to bed. Hope Winthrop Zero's not gambling also, yep. We can only hope. Pick on the left side set. They're going to leave Berman out there. Wow, they're leaving him out there on 3 fouls. He gets the offensive board. Doubled. Kicks up top to man. This is so risky. This is so risky on Queens part. Berman feeds it to man. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner. 3 ball. Got it. Down to 6. Supposed to be a 9 a.m. Nope. 8 a.m. 6 on my fingers so I'm going to bed after this game. Queens going to win? I don't think so. Winthrop's getting more second chance opportunities. The other thing, too, with Winthrop, or with Queens, that Berman's got 3 fouls already. So he's got to be extremely careful. Rozier. And dumps it down low, being guarded by Larson. Spins around double, puts it up, gets it to go. Double teamed on that one, including Maban, but nice shot there by Nmoko. 38-30. Well, not like 4 p.m. local time. Probably like 3. Layup there by man. No good. Tightly contested. 2:43 to go in the first. Hindawe takes it up. Pick on the left side set by Nmoko. Good pick. But a nice contested there by Berman. Had to go straight up for that one. Made the block. When I searched again on YouTube, I was sus about the channel thinking it was a random YouTuber stream like you. Nope. This is actually the one doing it. And I'm literally more subs than them. Which is crazy. And Allied checking out for a good shift. Berman was in on that last play. And very tough for him. He's got 3 fouls. Gotta be extremely careful. And was there while playing good defense. Nice ball movement here. Ashby puts up the running 3. That one no good. The rebound by Mann. Mabon up top. Berman. 2 threes today. Can't get a third. That one misses short at the front of the rim. But a third chance here for Queens. No good. Larson. Stripped. And Winthrop. They'll just slow it down. Amoko. Gives it off. Feeds it out wide. 3 ball. In the corner. Blocked. And rebound the play by Mabon. Jabril. Ashby. Up top to Mabon. Ashby now goes to Berman. To the elbow. Plenty of space here. Not going to take it, though. Just going to reset. Larson puts in the layup. Foul. And 1. He had space on the elbow to shoot. Instead, he was holding it, waiting for a better shot. Did I forgot I was doing this game? Yep. Waiting for Minor Football. I'm going to do this game and then probably wake up in like 5 hours. I love how Coming to America ending had it happen twice between Packers and Giants. If I had a nickel for every time. Yep. That's 10 for Winthrop. Gus Larson. On his 3rd team. The Cal transfer. I did not see what I did with the live stream. Wait. Yeah, I had the chat for that. Oh, Jesus. You got the #1 spot. You donated to them. Help him get a better microphone. 38-33 after the made free throw. Duncombe gives it off. Pick on the left side set. Just Mao. Pick on the right side now by Duncombe. Crossing over, pulls up from the free throw line. That one off the back of the rim, no good. Winthrop tries to keep it in play, but they step out of bounds. Camarade can't keep it in. St. Pius is when the 8-10 is a disappointment. I don't know if it's a disappointment, but I think they'll make the tournaments a disappointment. This is opening day of the season. Yes, this is the opening day of the season. See how it saves on kind of my sleep schedule? Yeah, we'll see what it does to mine. I don't know what it's going to do to mine. That seems garbage. I'm with you. I'm with you. So 102 left. Time is called. I'm assuming Winthrop called the timeout. So use it or lose it. Queens already burned. Oh, Queens called timeout. Wow, Queens called timeout. So they'll only have 2 left. They burned one earlier at the under 8 mark. Queens called the timeout. Was a double-digit lead at one point. Queens is cut to a 5-point game, though, and they have the ball. They'll inbound from underneath. Test side Fortnite? Well, that makes sense, yeah. Tests are kind of important. Yeah, the Daniels injury, it did not look good. Yeah, no, elbows aren't supposed to bend that way. That was pretty rough. And this is the place to watch college basketball all season. We're going to be live for a lot of games. Hawaii will be live for. I think that's next Wednesday. We're going to be live for that game. That game starts at midnight on the East Coast. We'll be live for that. Layup here, Berman. Going down low. Got it. Nice finger roll there. And you go that quickly. Have a chance for a 2-for-1. Rozier from the elbow. Going to kick it out wide. Yeah, Queens will get that 2-for-1 opportunity. As long as they can get the board on this. Duncombe. Guarded by Larson. Now double by the baseline. Mabon, tight defense there. Have to kick it back out. 3-ball off the pick. That is off the rim. No good. And Winthrop gets the board. Layup. Got it. Another second chance opportunity there for the Eagles. 5-point game. Why not just use the time clock set? I don't know. Under 164 looks, I think it looks good. It's not like easy, but I think it looks all right. Berman, 3-ball with 3 on the clock. Can't get it to go. 2-1. Goes out of bounds at point 3. First skip of the challenge during the last NCAA tournament in March. Looking forward to doing that again. I cannot wait for that. I am so excited. So point 3 left. Berman has struggled from 3 as of late. Was 2 for 2 to start. Has missed his last 4. And, okay, really? Winthrop's calling timeout with point 3? Okay, Winthrop's going to call timeout with point 3. Don't think they, there's not really much you can do. You can't do a catch and shoot. Just got to get a tip. Have to get the tip. Sure don't. Winthrop has missed their last 5 threes. They were 6 for 12. They missed their last 5. So they've gotten a bit cold from there as of late. I would assume for Queens here, you're not putting Berman in. You take him out on 3 fouls, because... don't want to risk anything. Oh, is that my wait, what the heck? 14? What the heck? How did that happen? I typed in the wrong... The 9 and the 0 right next to each other on my keyboard, I typed in the wrong number. Ah, I just realized that. It's a 5-point game. Queens in Queens. They're in North Carolina. They're not in Queens. No. Yeah, I typed in the wrong number. My bad on that. The 9 and the 0 are right next to each other, and I think my finger might have slipped. No, it's a 5-point game. Not a 14-point game. That is on me. I was like, wait, what? So, point 3... Only match I'm doing today? Yes, it is. Because we're doing Monday Night Football here tonight. Yeah, I'm on the first floor since Ray and Johnson won 3 games in the Sim World Series. Crazy. No, they're not in Ontario. They're not in Ontario. You don't know how you're going to do the point 3, have the ball, but you have to throw it the length of the floor. Yeah, it's not going to get anything. I don't even know try anything, because there's a chance if that ball does not get touched, Queens gets it on the baseline, and they can get a realistic tip in. I haven't even tried anything there. Either way, we go to the halftime break. Right, 3:10 like 3 minutes, yep. That was one of the most pointless timeouts in the history of timeouts. Alright, I usually would do a halftime raid for this. I don't know if anyone else is doing this game. If someone is, I'll send it to them. Let's see. The thing with college basketball, we try to do halftime raids. The problem is that I don't know who else is doing it. Now, sometimes I'll do like raids for other sports, but I don't. There's no other sports that anyone's doing right now. I don't think. Nope, that's a bot account. These are all bot accounts. Bot. I'm the only person doing this game. Raid the stream broadcast of the game? That would make no sense. That would make no sense. Should start an hour later to account for daylight savings. If it was Sunday, I get it. Yeah, Monday, probably not, though. Like, I don't know if there's any, like... Who's live right now? I don't know. Yeah, there's like no one to raid. The game has eyeballs. It does. It absolutely does. Don't even know if there are fans of either team doing this game. You know, there's literally no one doing the game. So for college basketball, there's going to be a lot of games where I'm the only one doing them. But let me keep you updated on what the college basketball schedule is going to look like in terms of the purposes of this stream. We are at halftime here. Only 3 hours sleep. Let's go. Yep. I have no sleep. I am on no sleep. I'm going to go sleep after this game. But I just want to show you what the schedule's going to be like for college basketball for the purposes of this stream, if you are enjoying this play-by-play. No, it's not the sharpest right now. Obviously, it's definitely not the sharpest. But I'm also working on, like, partly no sleep, and also the camera quality is not that great. High point games? Yes, we're definitely doing high point games. Definitely. Jets or Titans, more desirable? Whichever one has the number 1 pick. Good for calling the game. Appreciate you, Marcel. Appreciate you, man. So, just in terms of the schedule for games that we are doing on the channel, we do college football and NFL. That comes first. We're going to be live for UMass against Akron tomorrow for college football. Yeah, unfortunately can't do any games there. Wednesday, we're going to be live for NAU Toledo. Thursday, we will not be live for anything because Thursday Night Football. Tarleton beat SMU. I'm going to say no on that. Friday, the next game we're going to do is Friday. So the next college basketball game we're doing is Friday, and that will be MIT against Harvard. We'll be live for that game. MIT against Harvard, 5 o'clock Eastern time for that. Strucker Johnson's the owner. That's a good point. Johnson could croak at any moment, I think. Strunk, not croaking anytime soon. So the next game we're going to do is MIT against Harvard. On Tuesday, November 11th. Are we doing anything Tuesday, November 11th? We might be doing Iona, Kansas City. Not sure. How's it going, Jackson? Victory Monday. Crazy. I still can't believe we won that game. We might be doing Iona, Kansas City. No promises there, though. So, we might be doing that one for college basketball. The 12th, we will be live. I can tell you this much. We will be live for Mississippi Valley State against Hawaii. So, if you want to do the Hawaii test, we will be live for this game. That is true. Yeah, that is a good point, Sports Talk. Net mics aren't working? Jeez. I don't think IQ is high enough to watch MIT Harvard. Yep. Only hear him through the camera mics? Jeez. They have, like, the entire, like, offseason to figure this out. Happens out Loyola Chicago this year now that Sister Jean is dead. I mean, I don't think anything is really going to change. I mean, she didn't really, like, do anything in terms of the basketball program. She was just really a fan and a chaplain. Yeah, that was diabolical how we won. So we're live for that game, Mississippi Valley State, Hawaii. So in terms of the games we're doing, the next game we're doing for college basketball, MIT against Harvard, Iona, Kansas City, maybe on Tuesday the 11th. The 12th, we will be live for Mississippi Valley State against Hawaii. We do a lot of college football and NFL. That takes priority. So once that is done, we're going to be doing a lot more college basketball. Don't you worry. Believe me, if you were here last year, you saw we did college basketball pretty much every single day. 2 games a day. It was really, really a lot. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Let's see. Friday the 14th would be... I probably couldn't get a game in on the 14th because, again, the college football. That won't work. 18th. That won't work. I promise, like, some of these times, like, college football just interferes with everything. 19th? That could work. I think the next one we do after that is probably Southern Utah against Wazoo. Probably live for that one. WAV versus West tomorrow? Yes. I mean, that pretty much is what we're doing. UMass against Akron is such a bad matchup, but we're going to be live for that one. That's pretty much the college equivalent of the Tank Bowl. We'll be live for that game. Yeah, so Wednesday the 19th, we'll be probably live for Southern Utah against Wazoo. The 20th, UIC High Point. So first High Point stream will be the 20th of November against UIC. The 21st, this is where it gets a bit interesting because there's a lot of games and they're at pretty reasonable hours that do not interfere with college football. That's where it gets pretty interesting, and we can do a lot of games starting then. So really, we're gonna be doing a fair amount of games, like once every 3 days for college basketball for the next 2.5 weeks. Once the 21st rolls around, we get closer to feast week. Get ready, because it goes up by a lot. Yeah, UMass Akron could be hilarious. It could be like the best bad football game of all time. McCaffrey broke his collarbone. Oh, jeez. They have like no one at receiver at this point. Man. Yep, just got announced by Rappaport. "12-hour stream?" This is not, no. I do not have the stamina after all that to do it. But we will be live later tonight for Monday Night Football between the Cardinals and the Cowboys. Yeah, they don't do the 24-hour marathon. This gets the next closest thing. I'll feed Generations. I'm excited for that one. I am pumped for that one. Last given, yep. When currently minus 400. Yep, I was just checking. I got minus 350. On FanDuel, I'm seeing minus 350. How does it feel to see High Point as the favorite in the precinct poll? It feels weird. But like, we were the favorite last year, but it feels weird like having confidence, if that makes sense. Like, when High Point was a favorite last year, I was thinking like, okay, yeah, we're the favorite. We're like most sound team on paper, but it's like, okay, we know what's going to happen. They're going to get the 1 or the 2. They're going to get a high seed. They're going to play well, and then the conference tournament's going to fall apart. And now that we got the monkey off our back, so we're in UTV, jeez. Oh, man. I would assume by like 90 minutes before kickoff, they'll get it fixed. Usually that's what happens, 90 minutes before the Monday Night Football game starts. Yeah, they got to bring back the 24-hour marathon. I love watching that. As a kid, are you kidding me? Waking up for school and watching the marathon? That was amazing. I love that so much. I would like Quincy Berman was in foul trouble, but yeah, that's the problem. And Berman has not been playing well lately. He's missed his last 4 threes. Fell asleep during the game last time, woke up to see the injury. Yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good. Yeah, I missed the marathon. I think we all do. It was just a fun time. And it gave some of these schools great exposure. They wouldn't have gone otherwise. But like, it feels weird, like, once you win a championship, it feels kind of bizarre. Because it's like, your whole mindset changes. I was like, okay, I expect to do this now. Like, High Point, I was waiting for the House of Cards to fall last year. In the conference tournament, I was waiting for that. And it did for a moment in the semifinals. And then it definitely did against Winthrop. I mean, we saw that against Winthrop. They were down by, what, 15? With 16 minutes left? And they put the backups in. And they just went on a tear all of a sudden out of nowhere. One of the craziest performances I've ever seen in college basketball. The backups just went sicko mode. And then we win. We get the monkey off our back, make it for the first time ever. And now it's like, okay, that's the expectation now. With the funds we have in this conference and the gulf between High Point and everyone else on paper, like the next best team on paper is Radford, but I don't trust their coaching situation at all. They've got a coach that's never coached before. So, I mean, Winthrop's always going to be good. Asheville is always going to be a tough out. And Longwood always gives us a run for their money. They've been a big rival of ours, but yeah, that comeback last year was insane. I'm so glad we streamed that one. That was like one of the happiest moments of my life when they did that. Like, that was just years and years of fandom, just the monkey off the back to get to the NCAAs for the first time. But now it's like we're getting 4-star recruits in. We're getting like good transfers. We've got depth. Like, there are people saying our backups could beat half the teams in the conference. There are people that are saying our backups could be like a top 4 team in the conference by themselves. So I'm excited for the season for High Point. I am really excited for this season. FAU, I think they'll bounce back from last year. I think they'll bounce back. If only a little bit. Yeah, Chuck Noll will get depressed because he loved doing the work and it was sad when it was done. I mean, I get that idea of like, okay, like, what's next? There's stuff to look forward to. My microphone was higher quality than whatever mic these announcers are using. Jeez. And this is a Blue Yeti. I've watched a lot more college basketball over the NBA in the past few years because the players care and actually compete. I love college basketball. The atmosphere is great in the stands. The pace of play is so much faster. It's so much better. You never know. Like comebacks happen all the time in college basketball. NBA, it's the final minute. You kind of know. If it's a 4-point game, you kind of know. College, you don't know. Well, they're playing this game at 8 a.m. Eastern time. They're playing the game at 8 o'clock Eastern time because these schools want exposure, and they're trying to bring back. Field 6-8's trying to bring back like the college basketball marathon they had back in the day. I'll go West State on that one. If you like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, share out the karaoke song that's half off for this stream. This stream only is I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston. I grew up with the NBA being my favorite sport over the NFL, but that was the 90s. Yeah, I mean, that was the Jordan era. You're in a WoW roll, yes you are. Yeah, that was a very different era. I'm pretty sure you guys tuning in. And again, if you are a member, we do have emojis in the chat for the teams playing today, Winthrop and Queens. We do have emojis in there to show us for either one of these sides. Wow, you up by 10. Yes. Tomorrow we'll be live for UMass Akron, like college football. Wednesday we're going to be live for the NIU game. We're also live tonight for Cardinals Cowboys. Thursday we're going to go live for Q&A stream. And we're going to go live for the Thursday night football game between the Broncos and the Raiders. Friday night, we're going live for MIT against Harvard. And we'll also go live for another college football game. I think. I'm not sure yet. I will let you know. I might be going to a concert. I don't know yet. I have not decided if I'm going. We'll see. I don't know. Saturday we'll be live for BYU Texas Tech at 12. Top 10 matchup always gets protected. 3:30 we're doing a game, and 7:30 we're doing a game. I don't know what games we're doing. 3:30, you're going to help me decide with your votes. Every donation counts as triple. 20 you make the call. Help me decide which game we're calling. Donate $5 counts as 15. 10 counts as 30. You get the idea. The options to choose from are Duke, UConn, Cuse, Miami, Oregon, Iowa, and Texas A&M, Missouri. Those are the options to choose from. The college basketball I love about that, I love seeing the random games. Like college, there's competition for most of the games. NFL competition, obviously, but just the random games where I'm like the only one doing it. It's fun. It is fun. And we have a new Dumb Decisions. Click that link above to watch. We do talk about what Mike McCoy did. That horrible decision he made at the end of the game with the challenge. Yeah, the defense was very tight in the 2000s. Now it's just... that's not as good. All right, let's get the second half underway in just a bit. 40-35 your score. Winthrop's pretty much led the entirety of this contest. They led for 17 minutes and 43 seconds. Queens has not led once. Part of why they're 4 for 19 from 3, just 21%. Losers seems to Galveston. Maybe someday, Summer. Maybe someday. All right. Yeah, college basketball, I don't know if it's in a good place. Because the thing is that the tournament's going to get expanded, probably. A little bit column A, a little bit column B sports talk. I mean, there's some, like, three-pointers that, like... I think nowadays you're seeing teams emphasize the 3 more. And that's made scoring a lot better. But... here we go. Second half underway. Let's do this thing. Berman. Out wide it goes. Pick on the right side. Set by Parker. Back to Berman up top. Fakes the give to Mabon. Now up top it goes Parker. Driving inside. Finger roll. Got it. Down to a 3-point game. Queens could still win. Yes, they can. Ever seen what should we do in college basketball with Staley? Yes, absolutely. Hockey streams? Oh, yeah. We're also going to be doing Winter Olympics. I forgot to mention that. We are doing Winter Olympics every day, except Sunday and Monday. Super Bowl, Sunday, Super Bowl, Monday. Up top, Barry, catch and shoot 3. Led all scores for Winthrop with 12 in that first half. Misses the 3 there, but we'll get a foul down low on Queens. That's their first, and Winthrop will retain possession. Galveston met? Yeah. I've heard some things about Galveston. I do want to go to the Rainforest Cafe sometime, just because it's got a lazy river. Or a river cruise, I should say. In the corner it goes. Wilson. Crossover now, gives it off. Back to Wilson. Drives inside, puts up the contested shot. That one no good. Rebound on the play by Mann. Mann, nice bounce pass to Ashby. Back to Mann. Gets him to pump fake and misses the layup, but the tip-in is good. The putback. Mann missed a wide open layup, but the putback is good. It's down to a 1-point game. Winthrop led by 11 at one point. That's a horrible pass to Duncombe with the reverse hand, and Mabon gets it. Queens a chance to take the lead for the first time, but that's a bad pass down low. Intercepted by Rozier. Feeds it to Barry. Barry finger roll. Got it with the contact and one. Huge swing there. Galveston or Cancun? I think most people want to go to... more people would want to go to Cancun. FIBA rules are way better? Yes, I do like that. I do like FIBA rules. Mabon gets called for that one. Team second already. What a huge swing there. Got to hold on to the ball. It's now 10 turnovers for Queens already this game. You know, you'd be surprised. You know, it's funny. There's one like 10 minutes from my apartment. There's one in Arizona Mills. There's one that's inside a mall. That's like right next to where I live. I've never been to that one. Larson. Mabon. Berman. It's a man. Fakes to get to the corner. Now spins inside. Puts up the floater. Good. Not an easy dribbling there. It's guarded by 3 players down low. Nice stop. Here comes Rozier. Pick on the left side, set by Duncombe. Works off the pick beautifully. Finger roll is easy. Just an easy pick on the left side and no one helping out whatsoever. Rozier will put that one in, no problem. The Winter Olympics. He looks like a practice out, yeah. (45-41). So plenty left in this game. It's been back and forth for the last 5 or so minutes. Man, posting up. Now we got a blocking foul down low on Rozier. Team's first. Yeah, Winter Olympics in Italy, yes. They are in Milan. Inbound from underneath on the baseline. Berman. 0 for his last 4 from 3. Give it up to Mabon. Back up top to Mann. Pick on the left side, set, trying to roll off of it. Mann feeds it to the baseline. Nice Euro step. And the layup is good. It's Larson. Nice finger roll there. Yeah, you prefer summer, I know that much. Hindawe, up top. Barry. Swings out to Wilson. And they'll get a foul. There's Duncombe. He's getting mugged on that one. 3 fouls already for Queens. 3 minutes into the second half. Oh, yeah, no, I like Summer Olympics better than winter. More events, more variety. I agree with you. Summer Olympics are better than winter. But it's still fun. Fall or spring? Ooh, I mean, fall you get football. I like fall better. Fall you get college football, you get playoff baseball, you get NFL. I'm going fall. Rozier, pick on the right side. You get Halloween. Hamilton, or excuse me, Hindawe. Deep 3 there by Rozier, no good. And then thrown off the foot of Amoko. But I think they're going to say it was last touched by Queens. I thought he threw it off the foot of Amoko, but might have been out of bounds when he made that throw to keep it in. If Olmi's best, yep, I'm with you on that one. I'm 100% with you. As a kid, I like as meant back to school, but as an adult, love it. Like as an adult, summer's the worst as an adult. Especially in Phoenix, it's like so hot and only baseball's happening. Hendawe. A fake the give down low. Deep three. Way too strong on that one off the back of the rim. And here comes Queens the other way. Berman. Being guarded up top by Hendawe. To the elbow, goes back to Berman. He'll try the three. And that's an air ball. Don't know what that shot was there by Berman. He's now missed his last 5 3-pointers. It's off balance. Berman last season, 40% from 3. He's got the green light to shoot anywhere, but let's knock on that 3-ball going as of late. Morning Football Sports Spectacular, spectacular. Let's go, baby. Let's go. It's that time of the year. Wilson. Pick on the left side. Now rolls off the pick. The Moko, bad pass to him. It's going to stay with Winthrop, though. Last touch by Ashby. Berry tried to prevent that one from going out of bounds, and Ashby was the last to touch it. Yeah, they're creeping in. They're creeping in. They need this win. I mean, I don't know, because, like, I don't think there's, like, ever a game where they need it more than the other team. Spin around, Camarade puts up the layup. No good, off balance. Berman gets the board. Berman loses the handle, gets it back. Gives it up top to Larson. Swing it around, catch and shoot 3. Too short. And Queens now under 20% from 3 this game. Go back to Winthrop, out of bounds. So the under 16. Yeah, you also assume Stephen Fox. Yep. Yeah, so Queens is not eligible for the tournament this year. This is the final year they're not eligible. So I would say Winthrop probably needs it more. Like Queens, I don't want to say they're playing house money this year, but they're still not eligible to go to the NCAAs. So the resume, it doesn't really matter for Queens necessarily. Wait, what the hell? What the heck did Schefter just tweet? What on earth? 30 ballpark strip, how would I do it? I wouldn't do it all in one season. I don't know the order I would do it in. Oh yeah, they both want this, obviously. All good, Lou. Appreciate you, man. That's a crazy story that Schefter just tweeted. Holy cow. It's not like breaking news or anything, but just, wow. Goodell's is coming, Commissioner. I'll take him over Manfred. I'll take him over Silver. It's a South Carolina ad. Yes, it is. Or an ad for Field of 68. I don't even know where they're playing this. Like, I know it's in Rock Hill, but when I saw that it was in Rock Hill, I assumed it was the Winthrop Coliseum, which I've been to many times as a High Point alum. I just assumed they were going to play it there, because that's big enough. I think I didn't even know they had multiple arenas in Rock Hill that could host something like this. Like, I genuinely didn't know. So obviously this is not the Winthrop Coliseum. How's it going, Satari? Obviously, I want to do it all in one season, because that's a whole month on the road. That's a lot. It's a whole month on the road. That'd be a long time to be away. Cool, best of all, looking forward to season. Go Bulldogs. Appreciate tuning in. GSI KKO. Appreciate you, man. How much total? What do you think? How much total together? I don't know what. I'm not sure what that means. They break the press. Goes down low. Off the timeout. Got it. Quick start for Winthrop at the under 16. 47-43. Pick on the left side, set by Larson. Berman going down low, puts it up with a contact foul and one. Ty Hamilton, I believe, got the bucket on the other end. It's called for the foul there. The story, the flying, yeah. The story, Dylan Henley, the linebacker on the Chargers, played the game yesterday after his brother got shot and killed. You Rock Hill to 2 from High Point? Yeah. No, it's not far. I mean, because it's like right outside Charlotte. So you can get there in 90 minutes on the good drive. You can get there in 90 minutes. I've been there like many times. Free throw here for Berman. Got it. 3 balls not been working for Berman as of late. Just go down low. Get the 2. It's a 1-point game. Wilson. It was a Moko. No, not Hamilton. My apologies on that one. Got a foul there. Reaching there for Queens. That's number 4. Berman now the second player on Queens in double figures. Larson with 11. Stonecombe, down low with a baseline, puts it the layup, got it. Off the backboard, nice feed there, I believe, by Wilson, as Irvin with the 10er. Appreciate you, man. Which game do you want me to do? I'll get you in the call for it. Which game do you want me to do for college football? I appreciate you a ton, man. Ashby gives it off up top. Berman fakes the corner 3. Now going to try 0 for his last 5, and now 0 for his last 6. I'll get a second chance. That one too strong. Rebound on the play by Winthrop. It's Berry. Go coast to coast. Finger roll, no good. Duncombe gets the board, then loses the handle, and picked up by Cam Clark for the Royals. Have your Sunnyside Eggs other sports update. All right, here we go. So it's now 5 fouls on Queens. All right, give me a second here. All right. NASCAR Cup champion Kyle Larson, a 2-time champ. Yeah, I feel like it's just predictable. You know, I had Larson winning it. Denny Hamlin falls short along with sad low in playoff system. Yeah, they got to overhaul the playoff system. It's a nightmare. It just doesn't make sense. The playoff system is a joke in NASCAR. WA and players 30-day extension. At least they're talking. At least they're talking. That's a good sign. The fact they're talking is a very good sign. Not sure if it's going to mean anything, but at least they're willing to go to the negotiation table. I mean, Ducks and Hawkeyes with side saucers and hash browns. There you go. Appreciate you, Irvin. Appreciate you on that one. I got you on the call for that game. Appreciate all you guys being here for this early morning basketball game as we kick off the season. Josh will inbound this one for Winthrop. Rozier will take it down the floor. 49-46 your score. Up top. Pick set on the right side by Duncombe. Cluett. Back to Rozier. Now gets a pick on the left side from Duncombe. No look pass. Back to Duncombe. Driving down low. 1-on-1. Misses the layup. But rebound there by Winthrop. Third chance blocked by Larson. And here comes Queens the other way. Nice block by Larson down low. They'll kick it to the corner. High pass. Extra pass now. 3-ball. Carson ties it up. It was an 11-point game at one point. Carson just put Queens level. And look at an offensive foul on Winthrop. Momentum now with the Royals. All tied up. Over on the stream before a game be undertime. I think it'd be pregame. I think that'd be pregame. I have to adjust my blinds so that I can see my stream better. You horrible injury for Commanders? Yes. Jay and Daniel's arm went away. It's not supposed to go. I'll put it that way. 49 all. Carson's first points of the game that last possession for Queens. What a time to get him. Let's go Royals. How about that? Watford. To Carson. Back to Watford. Reverse lay and foul. That's 4 on Winthrop. Queens has not led at any point this contest. They'll have 2 free throws here. Called undertime, yes. I'm not behind. It's 49 all. 2 free throws here for Jordan Watford, the true freshman. from Lancaster, South Carolina. First free throw is good. Playing in his home state, and Queens in front for the first time today. Wofford's first collegiate point. Technically the warmest, it technically would be. Second free throw. 2 for 2. The Royals lead by 2. 13-10 to go. Rozier gets by Clark, floats it up, it's well short, and the rebound there by the Royals. They'll try and go the other way. 2-on-2. Watford, layup. He's got 4 straight. Timeout for the Eagles. He's got 4 straight. The freshman making a name for himself to start the season off. And the Royals lead by 4. Sacramento Queens, yep, they're running Royals. How about that stretch by Watford? Hits both free throws. And then the layup there. The Royals up by 2 scores with 12:57 to go. I'm literally not lagging. I'm literally not lagging. I'm exactly where the feed is. Kings Ransom, yep. Yep. A 7-0 run for the Royals over the last 40 seconds. You might be behind in the stream. You might be behind in my stream. Like, try refreshing or hit the live button. Because I literally am beating you to these score updates too. Winthrop 0 for 3 from beyond the arc in the second half. They're 4 for 13 from the field. That's it. The second half. Meanwhile, Queens 7 for 12 from the field. And Watford, who did nothing that first half from a scoring standpoint, though he did get 3 assists. 4 straight for him. We'll be live later tonight for Monday Night Football. Cardinals, Cowboys. Make sure you're here for that. Should be a fun game. A really fun game. There you go, Irvin. There you go. Beautiful job flowing over Josh's hands on that layup. His first collegiate field goal. Back underway here after Winthrop called timeout. Berry takes it down. Rozier. Hamilton. Berry driving inside, floats it up. Contact, foul. He'll shoot 2. That's 6 on Queens. Got to be careful. 1 more and it's in the bonus. So they'll be shooting every foul the rest of the way at this point. Don't lose the Carlos, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you do it. The 2 free throws here for Berry. 4-5 of the line today. He's got 14 points. Leading scorer on the team. Hits the first. Stops the 7-0 run. Lattimore finished with torn his ACL. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Lattimore, I don't think he's ever playing again. I think Lattimore's done forever at this point. Second free throw. Good. Winthrop doing a pretty good job of the free throw line today. 9 for 10. On the, 2003 Panthers, 25 Panthers. Also played the Jaguars week 1. So, there is a trend there. In the corner, Clark. Back up top it goes. Euro step, Watford, blocked shot. But can't keep it in play. Hamilton cannot keep it in play. Got the block. He's on 3 fouls. They're just going straight up. Getting that block, but could not keep it in play. Now Winthrop going to inbound this ball. Clark checking out. Berman comes back in the corner. Spins around by the baseline to Larson. Larson, they're going to get a reach-in foul there and with him. That's number 5. Feel bad for Lattimore, but yeah, comment sure you know this is possible. Then all day, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, Bills, I think, are going to win the Super Bowl this year. Then my pick of the start of this season was Bills against the Rams. And I'm sticking with it. Berman going to inbound from the side. A lot of fouls so far early on this half. Larson fakes the pass down low. And trying to spin by the block. Never picks up that foot and gets it to go. Over Hamilton. Back up to 4. Larson up to 13 now. Loses handle on the baseline. They're going to get a reach-in foul there on Queens. The under 12. I think that's going to go... I believe it's on Larson. 2 free throws, or excuse me, a 1-and-1 coming up for the Eagles in the bonus the rest of the way. Bills Bears Super Bowl. Ooh, the Bears in the Super Bowl. I'm not sure about Caleb Williams just yet, but that'll be a fun matchup. I would not hate that. Larson got called for that foul. Or excuse me, Watford got called for that foul. That's his 3rd. In terms of foul trouble, Hamilton's got 4 for Winthrop. And then on 3, Amoko for Queens. Parker's got 3. Watford's got 3. They actually took a foul off Berman. Berman was on 3. They actually rescinded a foul. They changed it to half. He's on 2. So Berman is on 2 fouls, not 3. They rescinded a foul from him. Yeah, that'd make it feel a lot better. It would. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe to this episode on the channel. We are live every single day doing play-by-play and color commentary on various games, including college football, NFL, college basketball, Winter Olympics, Summer Olympics, when that time comes, World Cup, baseball, you name it, we do it. And I also do this thing called Live Man Karaoke, where if you want me to sing a song on this karaoke list, I play with a live band. It's not my band, but Kevin's already better than Grossman. I mean, that's not a high bar, but... Winthrop really struggling from the field this second half. That's the bad news. They're only shooting 30% from the field this half. 4 for 13. 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Not getting anything going. The good news, though, is that there's 12 minutes left, and every foul committed from this point on by Queens will get them at the free throw line. It was 0 1 for 9. Yep, 0 for 5 from 3. Not ideal. But he'll have a chance to add to his tally here. So he's going to take 2 free throws. Or 1-and-1, I should say. He will take the 1-and-1. Kareem Rozier, the Duquesne transfer. Averaged 6.7 points per game last season. First free throw is good. Back down to a 1-score game. Winthrop, hitting their free throws, 10 for 11 at the line. Queens is 8 for 8 at the line. So both teams doing a very good job at the charity stripe. And that will continue. Rozier goes 2 for 2 on the 1-and-1. 55-53. Yeah, the Bengals defense is just terrible. It is. You were not wrong there. Carson gives up at the free throw line to Larson. To Man. Man tries to drive by the big man. Finger roll, no good. Rebound the play. Larson can't force a hell ball. Winthrop steals it. They're going to go quickly. Shot blocked. I believe it's going to... Berry... I guess it was last touch by Berry. Say last touch by Berry. Good defense there in transition by Queens. And get back. Do I use Kemba? I do. Yes. I don't pay for it though. Canva is, I use the free version of Canva. I don't really need to use the paid version. There's like nothing that like entices me about the paid version that I can't do already. Larson in the corner to Berman for 3. That one good. Berman was 0 for his last 7 from 3. But he knocks that one down. And Queen's up by 5. Third 3 for Berman. He's up to 14. As Wilson goes down. I think it was tripped up on that one. So 1-1 coming up. The Bungles, yep. But my end up like Walker. Not as good as guys picked after them. It's so great contributors. Yep, I just hate that Tyler Warren went to the Colts. Yeah, no, I'm not sold on the Bears just yet. There are a lot of teams like I'm just not sold on. I don't know what to make of this season in the NFL. No one knows anything. I think that's the story. No one knows anything this season in the NFL. And that's Berman's 3rd foul. So now he'll come out. That's his 3rd. Yeah, they took off a foul that he had in the first half. First free throw, high arcing, not even close for Wilson. Queens will get it back. Just a second missed free throw for either side today. Man kicks it out wide open for 3, but too much on it. Rebound on the play by Duncombe. It's a double pick. That's miscommunication there. Have to reset. Wilson. Down low, Duncombe. Misses the layup. He's missed a few of those today, but the putback draws the foul. It's 9 on Queens, and now everything after this will be double bonus. But that was on the shot, so 2 free throws coming here. First free throw, got it. Berman, I thought the Berman 3 was a 3. It's a 2, so they take, so it's 57-55. The 2 free throws are good by Duncombe. I thought that was a 3 by Berman, but apparently not. Down low, nice feed. Foul and 1. And Myron Cope, I mean, he was terrible talent, yeah. But too well known, I think. We get the foul down low. Carson gets the layup. 4-point game. Can it get back up to 5? It can. Queens 9 for 9 at the charity stripe tonight. Or today, I should say. Ten to go in this one. Winthrop, no field goals their last 5 minutes of action. They get a lot of free throw opportunities. Can they get a field goal there? They can. Berry, nice fadeaway. I love there's a bot for him that's literally available on YouTube. I'm in awe of the bot. They'll get an offensive foul on Queens. They try to go quick. $60-57, 9:54 to go. So a lot left in this one. Rozier checks back in. He'll kick it out wide. Extra pass to the corner. Going to try a contested 3. No good. Too strong. Tip back. They'll get a foul on the floor. It's going to go against Queens. 2 free throws come out. I saw the leak. Yes, I saw the leak. And 2 free throws coming up. And Duncombe, 2 for 2 today at the free throw line. Shot 66% last season. At the stripe. And Winthrop, just 1 field goal their last 6 minutes, but Queens in some serious foul trouble. Misses the first. And everything from this point on is going to result in free throws. Second one is good. 1 for 2. 60-58. Now it's Man. Man, step back 3. Creates some separation, but that goes off the backboard. And Winthrop gets the rebound, draws the foul. Hindawe drew the foul, and Watford, that's going to be number 4 on him. And Watford's got to be careful now. One more foul, he's done. We'll see if they leave him out there. 9:28 to go. 12 fouls, 11. It's not good right now for Queens. Winthrop can just win this game at the line. They're 15 for 17 at the free throw line today. They've shot more than double the free throws that Queens has. Misses the first, though. And Watford will check out. You've disrespectfully cursed. Yep, ask the Jaguars about it. 1 for 2 at the line. No March Madness. Should we do in Yankees Giants? I should be. Down low, layup, got it. Parker. 62-59. Queens back up by 3. Now going quickly, kicks out to the corner, wide open for 3. We're all tied. Caught napping in transition, and Tommy Camarade evens this game at 62 apiece. 3 ball for Berman. That ball's blocked. But they're going to get a foul. Winthrop wants to review. Rozier's saying, wait a sec, that was not a... Rozier's like, wait a sec, review that thing. We got the ball, not the arm. Yeah, we stomped on it, yes, we stomped on it. Yeah, these cameras, like, I can't make out any of the numbers. First free throw, no good. First miss for Queens of the line today. And Berman, like, these cameras are so, like I can't make out numbers the same way I can in other broadcasts. They're not clear at all. Yeah, Bengals also, yeah. Second one's good. Now Carson checks out, as does Hindawe. Yeah, what a treat, yep. 1 for 3 at the line, that's it. Hadn't missed a free throw all day. Misses 2 on that trip. And now Rozier's got it. Out wide to Wilson. Wilson, and there's a foul down low as Duncombe was being tugged. 2 more free throws coming up. Right, did not end well for them. Again, Winthrop's only made 2 field goals the last 7.5 minutes. They have a chance to take the lead here because they're just getting tons of free throws. They're doubling Queens in terms of free throws attempted. And Duncombe, who was 1 for 2 last time, starts that one off with a make. We're tied at 63. $8:43 to go. Got the Winthrop money line. It's looking good right now. It's looking very good for Winthrop right now. Because free throws, they're going to be getting a lot of them going forward. 2 for 2. They could be. Sports talk, they could be. A drive inside floater. Berman misses. Second chance, though. Puts it up. No foul, but got it to go even with the contact. 65-64. Got a shower? I'm guessing because of the blonde hair. Camarade. Up top. To Rozier. Trying to drive inside. Finger roll. Too strong, but second chance. Puts it up. No good. Rebound. Can he keep it in? Can. And Queens has it with 8:06. Man. From the block. Puts it up. Got it. Over the hands of Camarade. And the Royals lead by 3. Wilson will take it down 1-on-1. Working on man. Gets that pick, splits off of it from Namoko. Shot down low, blocked. The under 8 mark. And we'll go back to Queens as Comrade was the last to touch it. It's X Mizuya, no doors. And now there's Duke Yukon. Winthrop just 2 for their last 10. From the field, this half, Queens shooting 56% from the field. Winthrop, 31%. I will put a poll up. It is awfully close. What a close matchup, a fun matchup to start this college basketball season. If this is an indicator of what we're going to get, we're in for a treat. Winthrop, though, has shot 14 free throws this half compared to 7 for Queens. They're getting to the line. They're not getting good looks, obviously, this game, but they are getting to the line. In terms of scores, Berry leads with 18 for Winthrop, Kamerad with 10, and Duncan with 9. For Queens, Berman with 14 leads all scores, Larson with 13, Parker with 10. In terms of foul trouble, Hamilton's got 4 for Winthrop, Namoko's got 3. And for Queens, you got quite a few guys on 3, Clark, Parker, and Berman. And then on 4 fouls, Larson and Wofford who went out for 17. Just 5 for 25 from 3 this game. Yep. Second Queens room for the drum to stick with them. It's going to be a close game. John's play opening night has someone's fingerprints all over. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Yep, Jalen Phillips. Yep, going to the Eagles for a 3rd round pick. It's a good trade for the Eagles. You'll get a compensatory pick. If you either get a good pass rusher or you get the compensatory pick next year. Is the first move the most evil? The most... Oh, most evil Plankton gets. Yes. Yes, it is. But I don't know, the fun episode was also pretty evil. And the takeover of the beach. I might probably go the movie on that one. All right, back underway here. You're looking for the rolls. There you go. Yeah. Man up top. To Berman. Fakes the give out wide. Now a nice hook pass to Parker. Parker now trying to post up. Tries to feed it out. Tipped back. Berry. Sticks a hand up there. We'll stay with Queens. 13 on the shot clock. You know, their friends say that, yes. Are we selling our team is good? How do I tell you? Sierra wants Jalen? Yeah, that's... yeah, how do we tell him? Berman. Ashby. Pick on the right side. Doubled. Reach and fell on Duncombe. That's his 3rd. He's trying to play this guess he was going straight up. But he was not. And it's going to be a 1-and-1. In movie eats a referee. I get that. Yeah. Movie was pretty evil. And the whole slaves thing was pretty evil with the buckets. And Duncan will take a seat. So we have a bit of a smaller lineup now with him out. First one, the 1-and-1 is good. 68-64. Ashby. Makes it a 2-score game. That makes it a 5-point game. 69-64. Ashby into double figures. With 7:13 to go in this one. Down in Rock Hill, Rozier. From the second block, kicks it up top for 3. Got it. Clue it. KC for 3. Down to a 2-point game. Every year we never won a playoff game. Would I take that? No, it would not. Corner 3. Ashby can't get it. We got a foul down low on Winthrop over the back. 1-and-1 coming up. Big three-pointer there by Cluett. His third of the game. All 9 points he scored in from behind the arc for the San Diego transfer. The over the back is actually going to go against Queens. I saw the Queens players clapping on the bench, but they were mistaken about the call. First free throw for Winthrop. Got it. I think it's at 8 a.m. They want the exposure. So this is what it comes down to. They want the exposure. Cluett was phenomenal for San Diego in the WCC's tournament last year. Scored 55 points across the 2 games. He's got 9 here, and it's 69 all with 6:40 to go. And if it's unflected Splenzy. Here it looks like Snoop. Man, loses the handle. It's stripped away by Wilson. Gives it to Rozier. Guard up top by Berman. Crossover, Rozier. Now to Wilson. Up top to Berry. Pick on the left side. Nothing there. It's back to Rozier. 10 on the clock. Now trying to drive inside on Berman. Floats it up from the third block. Not even close. Tight defense by Berman. He'll take it down the floor. To Ashby. Fakes the pass down low. Now does go down low and it's intercepted. Intercepted on the play. Under 6 now. 69 all. Timeout Winthrop. Give us OT the first game of the season. Oh my god. Can you imagine? They'll have 1 left. Riders, I at least have hope we can win a playoff game. I think you can, yeah. Want to be a force? Yeah. I would not want to be a force. Yeah, I think that's a fair one, Jackson. Yeah, that'd be a dumb decision on Krabs. You're not going to get an employee for more money than 62 cents. So 30 seconds out. They'll have 1 left. Eight different players have scored for Winthrop in the second half. Berry with 8 this half. Leads all scorers with 20. Hamilton on 4 fouls. Watford, Clark, Larson on 4 fouls for Queens. So keep an eye out on. Realistically? Yeah, realistically. I mean, competitiveness is a different story, but like, yeah, realistically, yeah. With a money line, we'll see. I like their odds right now. Wilson going to inbound this one. Does not go in the backcourt instead. Goes to the side. Now back to Wilson. Rozier directing traffic. 15 on the shot clock. Where they have drawn up off the timeout. Berry is at 20 points. Fade away from the elbow. Make it 22. A 7-0 run for the Eagles. They lead by 2 now. Berman, doubled. Has to get rid of it. Eventually goes to the corner. 15 on the clock. Berman. Crossover, he's doubled. Kicks it up top. Fakes the 3, and they're going to get the travel. They're going to say man moved. With 5:08, Winthrop gets it back. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I would say that would be my picks for 26 Keller. Yeah, that'd be my picks. Richard Smith, yeah. Expansion, yep. If you got 1 more yard to fill, that would be nice. On our basketball on the stream, yep. Early morning basketball. First game of the season. Man moved on that one. Queens, 3 turnovers the last 2 minutes. Turned over 15 times. They're -6 in turnovers. Not going to win too many games. Your margin's that poor. 5:02 to go. Gets by man up top. Open. Cluett for the 4th time today. Cannot get the 3. Carson gets the board, and man will hold it here. Gives it up top to Larson. Back to man. Guard up top by Rozier. Berman. Doubled. Picks up his drill. Feeds it to man. Not going to the corner. Have the corner there for Carson if you wanted. Instead goes to Berman. 10 on the shot clock. He'll put up a contested 3. It's good. His 4th of the day. Contested 3. Driving inside from the block. Got it. Rozier. Oh, they know. I think they know about it. And they follow him. Seiko's game. This is, yeah, for the time, yes. Double, then they're getting a reach and foul there and Winthrop with 4:04. A 1-and-1 coming up. They'll get the reach on Hamilton, and that's it. Hamilton, 5 fouls, no points, no rebounds, no assists, no nothing pretty much. And tomorrow, 11:30 a.m. We're not going to be doing that game. I mean, you can tell them if you want. You can let them know. Berman at the free throw line as Hamilton is out. And Wilson got some blood on him, so they're going to clean that off. Philadelphia Jacksonville site, really interesting airport. Yeah, definitely on the smaller side. They're adding a Terminal B. So they are adding a terminal to make it a little bit bigger. Am I watching the game? I have a feed. The version of Madden Server broadcasts the D3 games on the strike? Yes, it is. Oh, those are your picks? I like those picks, yeah. And the Wi-Fi is good in Jacksonville. There's not a lot of concessions, unfortunately. Just swing with Sistole, yeah. Happens when there's a lot of free throws. So Berman. Yeah, that's the test for basketball. Yep, and I'll be live for that game. We're going to go live. First free throw is good. We're tied at 73. I'll be live for the Hawaii game against Mississippi Valley State. Yeah, your picks: Broncos, Seahawks, Thunder, Cavs, Avs, Devils. Yeah, Devils look good this year. They look really good. It's a good trade for the Dolphins. I think it works for both parties. Second free throw also good. Berman 2 for 2 at the line. And with 4 minutes to go, the Royals lead by 1. Trying to feed it down low, and they're getting a reach and foul. Duncombe was being held there by Larson. And that's on Larson. I believe that's it for him. That'd be 5. So we go to the under 4. Or make it you're 3-0 on the NFC Championship. You are. You've never lost to MC. You lost to AFC, but not NFC. I'll put another poll up. Hawaii game in a big breaking news comes out 1 or 2 Eastern. It's like a Luka trade or something. Yeah, so Larson's done. 13 points for him. 6 for 7 from the field. And he's out. Second leading scorer for Queens today. We'll have to get on without him the rest of the way. Yeah, pizza. I get a pizza every meal of the day. I could. Cough, Luka trade, yep. Yeah, Larson 6. Yep, he's 6'7". Undefeated. 2 QB mistakes or a kicker? What's closer to undefeated? Kicker. I'd probably go kicker on that. Yeah, if you like what you see, Luka trade again. Yes. Hit the like button, subscribe again. If you are a member, we have emojis in the chat. You show us before other one teams with the emojis. We have Winthrop and Queens emojis for your viewing or for your usage pleasure, I should say. I'm not a pizza bagel guy. It's 2 different variations of the bread, if that makes sense. Like the crunch of a bagel versus crunch of pizza crust, it's too different. Just photosynthesize, yep, like SpongeBob, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. So again, Larson is fouled out. If you're just joining us, appreciate you guys tuning in. 74-73. Winthrop led by double digits at one point. A back and forth second half. And Winthrop, a lot of free throws taken. 16 free throws taken this half, and they're going to get 2 more. Been a double bonus for about the last 8 minutes. And Duncombe will go the line. 5 for 6 at the charity stripe today. Again, last season, 66%. 83% today. 1 to tie, 2 for the lead. But there's still plenty left in this one. Especially with both teams in the double bonus. Say Pitts box out madness. Frank do good. Frank do good. Also, Isaiah Wilson is now wearing the number 30. So there's blood on Wilson's jersey, number 1. He's fine, but because there's blood on the jersey, he can't wear that jersey anymore. First free throw is good. He's 6 for 7 at the line today. So what's going to happen now is Isaiah Wilson switches from the number 1 to the number 30. Cam Little, I'm so happy for him because he was playing pretty poorly as of late. So I'm really happy that what he's doing. How's it going, early risers? Second free throw, misses. Clanks out. He's 75% of the line today. And we're tied at 74. Go Niners. Rams have much more upside. Yeah, I think Rams have way more upside. To the side for Clark. Yeah, no Larson. So Parker loose the handle, picked up by Wilson in the number 30 jersey. Has Rozier up top. He wants him, not going to go. Instead, going to go the Euro step, blocked. And then they get a foul afterwards as Barry goes down, takes a hard spill. They'll get Parker. That's his 4th. So Larson's out. Clark, Watford, Parker, each on 4. You can switch numbers in game. This is a rare exception. His jersey has blood on it, and they can't get the blood off. Yes. Yeah. Chance to face number? Yes, he does. Except in the game that matter most. First free throw here for Barry. Off the back of the rim, no good. Barry on 22 points, leading scorer, misses the first. Yeah, week 10, yeah. It's going to be a tough survival pool. Second free throw is good. This is around the clock, college basketball tip-off. Yeah, pizza rolls. I'm not a pizza rolls guy. Pizza rolls, pizza bagels, just not a fan. Too much, like, different textures of the bread. In terms of the crunch. It's not the same. Man dumps it down low. Now doubled. Carson puts it up. No good. And Winthrop will slow down with 3 minutes left. Right, question, we'll call it what? Yes. Rozier loses the handle, gets it back. Goes up top to Duncombe. Back to Rozier. Pick on the left side by Duncombe. Nice step up top. Barry, 3. Too strong. And tip back. No foul. Carson gets the board. 2:30 to go. Pick on the left side, set by Parker. Now it's Berman. I probably ate a lot of pizza rolls, Joe. Down low, doubled in the corner. Wild pass, but still got it for 3. Air ball. It's a bit of a bad pass. Threw him a bit off rhythm. Cow-style pizza? No. I don't think it is. 56 Niners, Bengals. Who wins? I would say the Bengals. Wilson. Up top for Cluett. 2 minutes to go. Duncombe. Wilson. Rozier. Back up top to Wilson. 5 on the shot clock. Wilson got to go. Loses the handle. Some volleyball action there. His man tips it up. And Berman's got it. 1:40 left. Berman picks up his dribble, goes to the side. Back to Berman. 3. They don't switch on him. He misses the 3. He was open. Winthrop forgot to cover Berman off the switch. Dodged a bullet. And Rozier will slow things down. Yeah, it was your reception, yes. Pass up top to Duncombe. Barry. Bounce pass, Duncombe, finger roll, got it. 3-point game. I got a suit hit for the World Series. Fiction. No, he deserves all the hit he gets for the World Series. Jet Hoffman doesn't get enough. Also fiction. I mean, he pitched well outside of one game. Wilson, tight defense. Step back 3. Circles out. They don't have to foul. They can play straight up here. Sperry gives it off to Rozier. They don't not have to foul. There's a 22-second difference. Rozier loses the handle, but now they do foul. Yeah, they take it forever, yep. Now they foul. Two free throws coming up. Right, was not sure for anything now. It was a bit of combo, a little bit of combo. Yep. First piece of fraudulent pizza? Yes, it is. Absolutely. Gonna get the one on Parker, and he's fouled out. So Parker and Larson have fouled out. So Queens down by 3. And I think it's someone come back without 2 of their best players. First free throw is good. I mean, even with the lead on IKF, even with the lead, it's still... He has to go right... Like, it's not great base running. Even if you save the lead thing. Timeout. Queens will have 1 left. 78-74. The foul difference has been a big storyline here. Winthrop, 28 free throws, compared to 16 for Queens. Queens -6 in the turnover column, and Queens has not scored their last 3.5 minutes. That's enough to do a team in. If we don't find week 1, do we win? Yes, I do. I think you win, yeah. I do think you win. You mean Varsho or not? I mean, that was not a good hit by Varsho, yeah. But he gave a lot of free throws, yep. I said, even when Queens was in front, I did say, Winthrop... Queens has got guys in foul trouble, and the double bonus, they can out free throw you the rest of the way. Like, Winthrop did not shoot the ball well that second half. The slightest bit. Winthrop that second half, 38%. 25% from 3. They shot under 39% the game. I mean, Winthrop last year, for some perspective, Winthrop last year shot 47.5%. How is John Rutson right now? He is loving life right now. He's not sleeping until May. Second free throw. Rozier to make it a 5-point game. He does. Smaban. Haven't called him a lot this half. Berman. Taking a lot of time on this possession. Step back 3 for Berman. Off the front of the rim. Rebound on the play by Wilson. He gives it to Rozier, and there's a foul. 2 more free throws coming up, as Queens has not scored their last 3.5 minutes. That's 4 on Berman now. Berman started the game 2 for 2 from 3. Since then, 1 for his last 10. And Queens just 20% from 3. You're number on the official broadcast of the stream. But they don't even acknowledge you, though. Like, you don't get anything. At least, like, here you get stuff. Like, for being number 1, you actually get stuff. You get, like, rewards. You don't get anything for this. No one acknowledged you for being number 1 on that stream. Queens going outside, yep. No points the final 4 minutes. 2 free throws for Wilson. First one gets the friendly roll. Winthrop 80% at the line. Last season as a team, they shot 66.8%. Now they're above 80. Both in percentage and in total points. 7-point game. Last chance for Queens. Up top it goes. 3 is blocked. 8 on the clock. Gonna hold it here. Will Queens foul? They're gonna let it run. And the first game of the college basketball season down in Rock Hill, won by the team that plays in Rock Hill. 81-74 your final. The Winthrop Eagles take it in front of their home fans. Happy Monday morning. Berry leads all scores with 23 for the Eagles. Went 9 for 11 at the free throw line. 6 field goals for him. Kamarad with 10. Duncan with 12. 3 players for Winthrop in double figures. For Queens, 5 in double figures. Berman leading the way with 19, although, like I said, he did struggle. 2 for 2 to start the game from 3, and then after that, 1 for 10. And the Birds get the dub. The road team, my score bug is wrong. OT? Yeah. Screw it. Let's do OT. Why not? Why not? So we do this thing on stream where after we're done, we mess around, we do some requests. Any audio, video, ChatGPT, Sporkle quiz, what if sports simulation? See what it takes to get into the queue? We will do that. We actually appreciate it. Yep, that was a good start to the season. You know, the camera work is very shoddy. I had like... I'll put 3 minutes on the clock for this one. I'll put 3 minutes on. I don't know what we're going to get it at 10 in the morning. But screw it. We'll do OT. Why not? Earliest OT in a stream ever? Yes. Yes, it is. If we don't get anything, we don't get anything. It's totally fine. Just figure I'd give you guys the option just in case you do want it. You was worth the under, yep. Yeah, I thought they were going to foul at the very end. At the very end, I thought Queens was... Or I either thought Queens was going to foul or I thought Conrad was going to take all the way. Calvin with a one shining moment in honor of the start of the season. Oh, man. Appreciate you, Keller, as always. Thanks again for calling the game. Of course, Marcel. Appreciate you, man. The Michael Tour, the end with you. Let's do it. Get you both on Iowa. And $25 for I Want to Dance with Somebody by Whitney Houston at karaoke. One shining moment. The Luther Vandross version. The only version of the song I recognize. And the song. And Michael with another 2. I appreciate you, man. And you see what it takes to get in. We are not done yet. If you have any requests, let me know. We'll do them. Appreciate all you guys tuning in on the stream. And again, if you haven't seen today's dumb decisions, click that link above. Kelvin with a $5. Doof makes an error to stop teams from fouling at the end of games. Let's do it. Now that's an error I can get behind. All right. This song is so good. They nailed... I can't believe this was supposed to be... I legit can't believe this was supposed to be the theme for the NFL. For CBS set for Super Bowl 21. Like, thank God that did not go through. Because this just screams college basketball. And we have a dumb decision out. And we're going to have more dumb decisions coming out throughout the week. Yeah, this stream did very well. This stream. I don't know how this one went because this game is literally available on YouTube. But over 5,000 people at one point in time, according to YouTube analytics. Which is nuts. It's more than the Sunday Night Football stream. It's just a crazy week for streaming. You guys are awesome. Yep, Bradley versus St. Bonaventure in 44 minutes. Yep, I will not be live for that game. I will not be live for that one. Next college game we're live for is MIT against Harvard at Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern. Yeah, I got the Bonnies too. All right, next up, the End With You. Yeah, I saw the sequel's title Godzilla Minus Zero. I haven't seen the logo. So the beginning of the song sounds like Hey Jealousy, to some extent. Like the first 2 seconds of it do. Now it doesn't. A Mark song too, so it counts as an official song. Perfect. Still up because college basketball is calling. Keller with a fiver. Appreciate you, man. Steph learns I'm nearing St. Jordan, tries to find me and hire syndrome. Track is banned? Why would track be banned? I'm sure track be banned. You have 97 points for Queens. Very nice. Am I saying more sense? Yes, it would. You haven't one with syndrome. That's a good one. Oh, it's just a hi-hat drum solo. I thought this is good. Yeah. You know, I've been up since 10:30 in the morning in Phoenix on Sunday. It is now 8:30 in the morning. I'm on 22 hours straight of doing a message 2 tracks land. I guess there's only one way to find out. Kick out of costume. I mean, it's a great costume. I'm fine with an Incredibles kick. Right, elevator. We run on fumes. Grind don't stop. The grind don't stop. We sleep in May. In Mount Tracks, yeah. We are insane asylum. Yes, we are. Is Sam Bag going to bed? Probably, but I can go to bed whenever. Like, that's the blessing and curse of doing this as my job. The blessings I go to bed whenever I want, that's also kind of a curse at times. Oh, Street Silver? I did not see that. No, hang on, wait. That part did not go through. Screenslaver did not go through. I'm not sure why it didn't go. They added an extra beat in that. It went like to 5. There was like, yeah, the drumming is like the time signature is like changes the time signature like in between the chorus to the verse. Yeah, this, yep. There's the vocals of Blink when it, yep. There's the vocal that I recognize. That's what's been missing this whole time from Boxcar Racer. Yeah, but Screenslaver 1 didn't go through. Yeah, your Resident Serb, yep. It's like a round on this. If it's not going through, Kel, because I don't see anything. If there's like something you want to add in there, just email it to me. If you know, you know. Yep, he was allowed the Florida basement. I did not get it, no. Just try emailing it to me. I'm not sure why it didn't. Yeah, no, I didn't get anything with Screenslaver. Your pens are actually doing alright. Alright, and then Instrumental Boxcar Racer. Yeah, I like this project a lot by Blink. This was very, like, futuristic punk. The sound effects on this. The chimes? I wasn't expecting chimes on this. Sentinel, perfect, alright. Chimes into hard guitar. I was not expecting that. Going to bed? Well, we got overtime right now. Yep, we are doing overtime now, yep. The ever should have been fired after the basement slide? That shows ignorance. I mean, if I... You know how many dumb Florida coaches we've had? How many dumb coaches we've had at Florida? Dan Mullen, in 2020, Dan Mullen lost to Texas A&M on the road. And Dan Mullen then took the time at this press conference to criticize Florida fans for not showing up to the games because A&M's home field advantage was good and Florida's home field advantage was not good. And Dan Mullen criticized Florida fans for, like, why can't we have an atmosphere like that? Like, you should show up to the games. May remind you, the year was 2020. So, I think you can see the problem with that. So, between that, the Napier basement line, I just... Yeah, is Urban the only smart Gators coach? I mean, amazingly enough, he might be. Hugh Freeze? Oh, don't put that evil on me. Oh, man. Yeah, Bears' schedule is about to get really tough, but they're in a much better spot than I thought they'd be, especially after starting 0-2. Yeah, like, if you calling out the student section for not showing up to games in the year of our Lord 2020 is a bold strategy, Cotton. Yeah. Yeah, he said he wanted... Yeah. Yeah, after the A&M game, he said he wanted 90,000 fans for the next game. Yeah. Yeah. You know, this is what... Yeah, this is what Dan Mullen said after losing to A&M. This is what he said. We need to try and work as hard as we can, all the Air fans and all of us, to create the best game, the atmosphere we can. Let's get 100% capacity. I want to see 90,000 in the swamp. I didn't see an empty seat at A&M. We want our students out there cheering us on. We want 90,000 in the stands. Because that makes sense. Oh no, Keller. Oh no. Yeah, I don't know what the real Steelers are. I don't think anyone does at this point. The Yins are magic. Steph manipulates Florida into hiring Freeze. Oh boy. Did no one say to him, I'm so worried a pandemic right now? I don't know. It's kind of amazing. I work for 2 college football teams. One of them just decided to ignore COVID restrictions entirely and commit every recruiting violation in the book that you were not allowed to do during COVID. The other one was like, let's pack the swamp with 90,000 fans. That wouldn't have been disastrous at all. That wouldn't have been. That wouldn't have been a disaster waiting to happen. Oh man. Well, that will remain like the funniest stat is that that we'll never see again. Never gonna happen again. Is that after week 1 in the NFL, the highest attendance was Jacksonville. Like, that'll never happen again. Yeah, Bengals could be worse than 60 Giants. They could be. What college teams would score on the Bengals? Indiana might have a shot. Because you've got a quarterback going top 2 and a wide receiver that will be the second receiver off the board. You've got a shot. Mendoza to Surratt is already better than a lot of combinations right now in the NFL of quarterback to wide out. You draw about worst tackle attempts to throw, having fun, yes. I don't believe the Bengals is that untalented. Oh no, I mean Shamar Stewart's not a good player. I think there's like 2 or 3 good players on that team. That's like game over, yes. Winthrop won. Next game we're doing is MIT against Harvard on Friday at 5 o'clock Eastern. And the game is over. Winthrop won. And now we're doing overtime because I'm a madman. And we're just going to do some overtime. Why not? All right. We got 3 ChatGPTs in the queue as things stand. They're going to see what it takes to get in the queue. First up, Doof makes an error to get teams to stop fouling in the basketball games because it's too boring. All right, here we go. Basketball season, that magical time when people pretend to get about defense for 3 quarters, and then suddenly just have the last 2 minutes, that's 45. Every time I try to watch a game, it's like, foul him, no, foul that guy, timeout, commercial break. By the time they finish, I forgot who was winning. And that's why I, Dr. Heinz Dolphinschmerz, have created the anti-foulinator. Once I activate this baby, anyone who tries to foul on purpose will instead politely up their opponent's score. Simpson and Williams. Williams has been dropping a lot lately. He's been dropping a fair amount. Saying to Smith, Ohio State could score. Because Jeremiah Smith is already a top 10 receiver in the NFL. And I said what I said. How about him? First one I'm doing is November 20th against UIC. I said what I said with that. Jeremiah Smith is already a top 10 receiver in the NFL. Like, he is that good. Jeremiah Smith is the best receiver to come out of college since Calvin Johnson. And when he comes out, not this year, but next year, he's that good. Ohio State versus the Bengals. Bengals would win. But Ohio State's got some dogs on their team. All right. So they press a button. A hologram plays showing players suddenly compliment each other on good passes. Wow, great shot, man. You deserve those points. See sportsmanship. It'll make the game go faster and no more boring free throws. It's foolproof. Foolproof, I tell you. Perry enters through the air vent. Perry the Platypus, right on cue. You know, I don't know why you're here, Perry. You're probably here to suffer from improving the viewing experience of millions of fans. Huh? What? Why? This is good for both of us. It's typical. Don't give me that look. It's not evil. I mean, okay, maybe I plan to beam it directly into every arena so nobody can ever foul again, even pick up games, but that's just good sport management. Kelly with a 5er. Where the Bengals, well, Stewart was a bad pick. They need to get a pass rusher, just why him? Why a guy that couldn't get, I think he got like 2.5 sacks at A&M. Why him? Why a guy that can't rush the passer? Why a developmental guy when you have not shown you can develop guys? First overall in 27? No, probably a quarterback, but he'll be the first. Like, probably Sayin will go first overall. After morning games, yes, we're going to do a lot of those, yes. Yes, Sayin probably goes first overall, but he'll be the first offensive player taken, not counting quarterback. First player taken, not counting quarterback. Yeah, I mean, Denver should blow out the Raiders on Thursday night. They should be able to. Raiders are not that good. All right. You know, Perry pulls out a gadget. Wait, hold on. But before I ruin everything, let me explain how it works. So, the Vader scans for intensive foul used by bad sportsmanship detector. Once it senses a player moving to commit a foul, the Vader reprograms their brain to a high five instead. He mimics the motion and slaps himself in the face. Okay, you know, maybe I'm still workshopping accuracy, but you get the idea, Perry. Look, it's all in good fun. As Perry jumps and cries, chops the control panel. No, Perry the Platypus, you short off the empathy circuit. Now the anti-foul to start getting everyone. The machine starts zapping random citizens through Doof's window. People just start apologizing and slapping each other. I didn't mean to make that shot. Please don't hate me. Okay, maybe Universal Sports was a bit much. You know, Perry, you might have a point here. I'll shut it down. Yeah, exactly, Sports Talk. You text our mediocre team with how bad the offense is. Yeah, the offense cannot get anything. I think they're 5 losses. They've scored 4 touchdowns. It's bad. Live for the trade deadline? Yes, we're still live for trade deadline. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be? We're going live at 2 o'clock for the trade deadline. That's tomorrow. Other QBs looking for 27 sides saying. I mean, not looking good, but Arch Manning is going to go in 27. Lagway, if he improves Levitt. I think Levitt comes back another year. So I think Levitt in 27 would be a good pick. Well, you know, I guess I'll go back to watching games and take 4 hours to finish. Thanks a lot, Perry the Platypus. Hope you're happy ruining basketball for everyone. You know, maybe I'll invent a fast forwardinator next time. So I don't have to watch the end of the games with just a free throw contest. Maybe we'll try that instead. Perry pats him on the shoulder before parachuting away. Yeah, go save the world. I'll be here just watching more free throws. I get it, Perry. You're an SGA fan. I get it. Next up, Commissioner Stephanie sees Keller is in St. George, hires Syndrome and Screenslaver to get rid of him. They said baseball was dying. They said I couldn't fix it, but I'm not just fixing it. I'm rewriting it. You know, Knicks is frustrating, but he's solid. Taylor knew what it was like to have everyone turn on you, but she took back her narrative with reputation. Love a dupe impression? Yeah, it's like one of the few ones I can do. My voice is not 100% right now. So, that was like half doof. And so will I. The screens flicker, and Syndrome watches, tossing a baseball around. So, let me get this straight. You want me to destroy your ex-friend, Keller? He's a distraction. He's resistance. And resistance is bad for baseball. Over at Phillips? No, not at all. You'll get that pick back. In 27, you'll get that pick back. Either you get a great pass rusher, or you get a compensatory pick in 27. That'll be of equal value of third or fourth round. So, you didn't overpay at all. It's a great trade for you guys. Michael with a $5. Stephanie versus Frank. The matchup you've all been waiting for. The ultimate crossover. She slides him a tablet, Keller's photo and location near St. George. You'll find him, erase him, and make it look like destiny. You know, you're scarier than half the villains I met. That's Commissioner Stephanie to you. Screenslaver type says console. Hypnotic parents swirl massive monitors. So here's the thing, Screenslaver. I want the fans looking for him. Turn the game into a manhunt. A new kind of entertainment. Find Keller, broadcast it during every game. Make them believe he's the enemy of baseball. And what happens when they find him? Then baseball wins, and so do I. The desert glows orange in St. George. Keller hides in a dugout, clutching an old baseball card. Syndrome's tech. A drone whirs overhead. You made her mad, Keller. You ever heard her talk about herself in the third person? She's gone full Taylor era. She was always like this, just quieter about it. Syndrome charges up the gauntlet. Before he can strike, massive screens around the city flicker to life. Citizens of baseball, Keller has betrayed the league. Find him. For me. Crowds pour into the streets, brainwashed by the screenslaver tech. The eyes grow faintly, as now all of St. George and all of America is on a manhunt. We don't know who's gonna... Right. Yeah, like, still, like, now, there's, like, 3 teams I know suck. But other than that, it's, like... I don't know. Like, the Saints, the Jets, the Titans are hopeless. Other than that, like, I really don't know anything about the league this year. And Dolphins. But even Dolphins have the talent to be. There are 3 teams that have no talent and are hopeless this season. Jets, Titans, Saints. Other than that, it's wide open. When it started at 8 o'clock Eastern, they wanted to do a marathon. They used to do games like this to start the season off. They wanted to do something like this, and they wanted to get exposure. So that's why. Baseball isn't about tradition. It's about control, about belonging, and soon everyone will belong to the game. My game. Raiders, yeah, although they almost won this game, but not that says much. Yeah, Titans, like, Ward's not ready. He's just not the guy just yet. There's like 2 good players. Well, I think they got 3. At least, I mean, Jacoby Myers is good. Obviously, Brock Bowers, best tight end in football. Max Crosby's great. Genti, I think, is really good. The offensive line sucks, so he's hit behind the line on every play. Right next to it should be allowed to drop Mendoza or Simpson if possible. Yep. When they think get a deal done, I think today, 90 minutes before Monday Night Football. I think 7 o'clock Eastern time today, they'll get a deal done. Keller appears bruised but alive. You don't own baseball, Steph. You don't own people. You can't rewrite history, reality just because you lost control. Steph freezes. No. This is my story. You've lost, Keller. You've lost. Syndrome watches and smirks. Screenslaver's program, though, it starts collapsing. She stands alone on the diamond. Keller is in ruins. I just wanted to be loved like she was. Fire all around as the manhunt gets out of control. As Stephanie basically destroys Keller. You know, if the price is right, I trade down. Yep, I have no problem with that. Next up, Steph convinces Florida to hire Hugh Freeze. I remember it all too well, Rob. You never saw me coming. You can't just change the rules like this. Oh, I can, and I will. Pitch clocks, gone. Robot umpires, sent to the asteroid fields. Every 7th inning, a live Taylor concert. It's the Eras Tour forever. Meanwhile, the Council of Chancellors sit around a table. She's unstable. She thinks she is Taylor. And she keeps calling the World Series the Championship Tour. Yes, and we're the headliners. Gender requests trade now. No, not yet. The sun beams down on Gainesville. Hugh Freeze kneels before Commissioner Stephanie. Coach Freeze, I've foreseen your return. Florida needs redemption. And by redemption, I mean chaos. But the people hate me. They say I'm a disaster waiting to happen. Exactly. You're the chosen one. The one who will bring imbalance to the SEC. She waves her hands to hypnotize the Gator Chancellor. We hire Hugh Freeze. But why would you? Because I can. Don't ask why, Hugh. This is your moment. Taylor never asked why. Stuff just happened. She never asked why one of her songs was accidentally white noise and hit #1 in Canada. It just happens. Next year's year, we get the Abs. I say that every year. It never happens. Should it be #1 running back on right now? Oh, I think a lot of teams. Patriots, I think it's, I mean, it seems like Henderson killed Vrabel's dog or something. Texans, Titans, Steelers, Bengals, Chiefs, Raiders, obviously, Chargers, Broncos. Now, there's a fair amount just in the ACC, just the AFC. Pressing trade number works and shouldn't. John Elway, Eli Manning, but like you mean like during the season? No, it never does. No. Yeah, Williams' season-ending injury. Yeah, that sucks for the pass rush. But at least if it's going to happen before the deadline so you can make moves. Give shots down the field. I think ETN would start over Genti. ETN right now would start over Genti. I think he will. Commissioner, the fans are concerned. The Giants won 12 consecutive championships. The balance is gone. Balance is overrated. Look what I did to Florida. They said I never become the hero, but I became the empire. Hugh Freeze leads Florida to a disastrous season. Florida loses again. It's part of the grand plan. You know, some people just want to watch conferences burn. Not so great to be a Florida Gator after all, is it? Go Giants. My agenda? Gators wear orange? Oh, no, you're good. You're going on Sports Talk. You're good. Gators in orange. Giants in orange. There can only be one orange team. There's no room for you, Florida. You will suffer under Hugh Freeze. All right. Best Premier League's HN? No. He's good. He's not the best in the league. Jonathan Taylor is the best. McCaffrey's also great. Hang on, give me a second here. Where else does he not start? 49ers. I mean, McCaffrey's starting there. I mean, right now, I never thought I'd say this. I never thought in a million years I'd say this. The Panthers. Rico Dowdle somehow. Falcons, he wouldn't start. Yeah, he'd easily start for the Rams job, yeah. Cardinals, he'd start. Seahawks would be close. Yeah, Panthers. Niners, Falcons. Giants if Scatterby was healthy, but because he's not. Them. Eagles, he wouldn't start over Barkley. Yeah. Razors with Henderson, yeah. The problem is that Vrabel doesn't... Like, Henderson isn't starting the Patriots as it is, because Vrabel will just give random guys touches instead of Henderson for some reason. All right. I asked ChatGPT to sim a game between Ohio State and Cincinnati. Card season over if they win tonight? If they win tonight, it's not over. If they lose, it's over. Yes, if they lose, it's over. Bills still cook. Yeah, Bills, he would not start the Bills. Yeah, the Cardinals need to win. If they don't win, their season's done. At that point, you sell the deadline. Like, you don't even think about buying. You sell the deadline. Yeah, McCarthy looked good yesterday. He looked very good. Harrison Sexton pass pro? Yeah, that would do it. Genty's good at pass pro. Genty had some nice pass blocks today. Yesterday. He had some really good blitz pickups, which I was really surprised by. All right, here we go. First quarter. Bengals driving to Bucket territory right away. Joe Burrow to chase 7-0. Ohio State responds. Donaldson breaks a big run. Buckeyes use their stout defense, force a 3 and out. They cap the drive, the field goal, 7-3. Makes play action running harder. Yes, it does. Bengals offense continues to dominate time possession. Higgins, 14-3. But Ohio State fights back. Defense intercepts a pass. I don't think that would happen, but Buckeyes capitalize. Donaldson scores a touchdown, 14-10 at the half. So Bengals only up by 4 at the half. Yeah, I'm excited. College basketball season officially underway. We did Winthrop earlier today, and man, fun game. Yes, that's not the big game, but he's good pass pro. At least he was good today. Bengals had a field goal out of the halftime break, 17-10. The defense rises up, though, for Ohio State. They force a fumble, and they get a scoop and score, 17-all. So the Ohio State's like dominating defensively this game. But the Bengals are doing well defensively themselves. This is a like interesting sim. See, I'll be the first team in league history to win their division. Ask if they can be the road team. Probably not wrong. Bengals go up 24-17 as Burrow finds Chase again. They have no answers in the secondary. The Buckeyes mount a drive, 24-all. Jeremiah Smith with a nice grab. Cardell Tate with a nice grab. With 1 minute left, the Bengals go for it on fourth down. They get it, and then McPherson hits the game-winning field goal. 27-24. Bengals. Shadrack really thinks Bengals-Buckeyes would be a 3-point game. That's nuts. There's no way. But like the 17 teams just feel the monster line, yes. Just feel like the Cowboys have in the 2010s. Go to bed. We got one more ChatGPT as things stand, and then we're going to bed. Unless you guys want to continue the thing going. I mean, I've no issues. I mean, I've been up for 23 hours, but that's totally fine. We got one more ChatGPT. Yeah, that's way too close. I think Bengals win that one by at least 35. At least. As he should start. I will say, Gino looked good today. Yeah, I don't think that's how it would go either. Gino looked good. He did not make mistakes. I mean, the offense would just throw behind the line of scrimmage and throw to Bowers, but he did not make mistakes. And that final throw was not his fault. Hamilton just jumped up and made a heck of a play. But had a high school team keep it close against an NFL team. They did have that. All right, Steph meets Frank. Here we go. If I merge walk-up songs with Taylor's versions, attendance will skyrocket. Baseball needs to feel seen. Baseball needs to feel me. And I am her. Taylor Swift. But for baseball, a pop goddess of stats and stadiums. They'll all love me. Even if they don't know it yet. A knock at the door. Stephanie frowns. Enter, but do so purposefully. Only thing makes Gino look like Joe Montana. Yep, and same thing with Jake Browning. We have a way with that. Says more about the Jags D. Well, I mean, look, the Jaguars were missing 13 starters this game. They were missing 13 starters. And that's not including Trevor Lawrence, who was playing with a neurovirus. Like, they were missing their whole team, basically. So, I'll give the Jags a pass. We got the dub. Wasn't pretty. I'll give them a pass for some of the stuff. At least. Because everyone on our team was dead. But yeah, no. I mean, it was basically our backup defense. To some extent. Especially after Walker left. It's weird, like, no one left at that point. We had no one. Yeah, Carolina, I can't figure out the Panthers. I just can't figure them out. Like, we had no Lloyd. Oh, no, yeah. Well, the offense, if Bowers is not doing anything, it sucks. Yeah, personally, one, yeah. I didn't think we were going to do it. The Raider offense is fine if Bowers is doing stuff. If you shut down Bowers, they can't do anything. But having Bowers back makes such a difference. It just does. Bowers is borderline unguardable. I don't know how you stop him. Like, the Raiders feel like, you know the meme of the rundown house and the Ferrari in the garage? That's the Raiders. Bowers is the Ferrari, Crosby's the second Ferrari in there, and then the rest of the team is the house. That's what that is. All right, so Frank enters. Who are you? Are you from the Players Union? If so, can you tell me about getting an emotional support concert instead of pensions? Revolutionary idea, I know. Name's Frank. Do good things. Made this house. He sets the gingerbread house gently on her desk. Falcons Panthers a couple of weeks. I mean, the first game was 30-0 in favor of the Panthers. I don't even know. I don't know who's going to be quarterbacking for the Falcons for that one. I don't know. I think Falcons win that one, but the Falcons are just a team that I can't predict. Like, every time Pickens will win, they lose. Every time they're going to lose, they win. Pete Carroll? I mean, I thought he coached fine today, or yesterday. He is close to the Hall of Fame. He's not going to get him, but he's close to the Hall of Fame. I think he's a solid coach. Maybe he's past his prime now. I think he's got one more year left. But I don't hate the guy at all. You brought me a snack house? Home for birds. Birds sing good. Good helps people. The Falcons, well, they need to win a lot of games at this point. The Falcons don't have a lot of room for error. They've lost a lot as of late. You just invest secondary for once? Yeah, that would help. Yeah, LaFleur, I don't think he's on the hot seat, but if obviously now when you trade 2 first-round picks for Parsons, the expectations are sky high. If you don't win a playoff game this year, it does warm up a little bit. Yeah, that shot was great, yes. You built a birdhouse out of cookies to help people. Yes. Heart feels song. Right. Heart feeds song. Sure. Listen, Frank. LB is entering a new era. I'm here to make it sparkle. To make it tailor-coded. You can't just walk into my office with sugar and sincerity and expect it to sweet heals bitterness. He pushes the gingerbread house toward her. Try roof. Tastes truth. She breaks off a piece of the gingerbread house and eats it. You know, this is actually amazing. Did you bake it yourself? You know, there's no dumb decision on Carroll. You go for 2. 2 and 5, you have to go for 2 in the win. You have to. A tie doesn't do you anything. 3 and 5, you're semi-back in the mix. 2, 5, and 1, you're not. You have to go for the win. It was a good play call, too. He was open back in the end zone. Hamilton just jumped up. We were like, if Hamilton didn't jump up the way he did, Raiders win that game. Like, you go for the win every time. I don't care what your record is. Unless the situation where a tie gets you in the playoff, unless it's like a Chargers-Raiders 22 situation, unless it's something like that, you go for the win every time. Yeah, it was the right call. Under the rules of the time, it was the right call. Today, it wouldn't be, but under the rules of the time, it was. Yes, love baked in. Love makes games. Games make joy. You know, you're really something, Frank, but baseball's not about love. It's about control, tailor, schedules, revenue streams, image. I am baseball. Love plays fair. Fair wins hearts. Hearts fill stadiums. You talk like fortune cookies at a spiritual awakening. I do good. Truth and crumbs. Crumbs make whole. I make good. I do good. Steph looks at him, and they just stare at each other. Let people play. You know what, Frank? Let people play. Yeah, well, there was no time. It was 20 seconds left. Oh, you mean no time in regulation? Oh, yeah. I think with the new rules now, I would too, yeah. Depends on the situation, but yeah. She looks out at the gingerbread house again. A small bird lands outside the window of the gingerbread house. And she believes the world could be that simple for a brief moment. As Frank, the doer of all good, the gooder of all do, does some more good doing. Do you have such a no 2-point conversion thing? I got something in mind for April Fool's Day next year. I gotta figure something. I have something in mind. Yeah, the Bills, like, I'm impressed by the win, but, like, we all know. We all know. Like, regular season doesn't matter. In terms of that. The Bills beating the Chiefs in the regular season, this happens every year. Playoffs are where it matters. Because we know it's going to happen again. Can they get over the hump in the playoffs when it matters most? It's a good start, though. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. I was not expecting that, but Frank is, like, too powerful. All right, last call. For anything, audio, video, chat, GPT. Oilers kicking the extra point, yes. We should do that. April Fool's Day, it depends on the prank. Lighthearted prank where, like, for April Fool's Day, what I did this year for April Fool's Day was I put videos up on my channel that were not NFL related. I told people I'm not doing NFL videos anymore. I changed it to an NBA channel. I put up an NBA video. Never left at anything April Fool's? I think it depends how it goes. There's some that are mean-spirited, some that are just trying too hard. Like, for April Fool's, what I did last year, I like doing that. Where it was like, I'm changing it from a football channel to a basketball channel, and I put out a basketball history video. And then it was like, I'm changing it to an Olympic channel, I put out an Olympic video. History video. Like, it gives you a chance for flexibility and variety. But the problem is that you don't know what to believe. Like, there's already so much distrust in the media and so much distrust with a lot of stuff that April Fool's Day. Like, I remember when Roy Williams retired. Remember that? Roy Williams retired on April Fool's Day. And I thought it was a joke at first. I thought it was a joke. And then multiple sources said, no, this is real. Just weird timing, but it's real. But it just went the other way. That's why I think they're due. That's why I think the Bills are due, because they can do it. Sam Whiteside, that was a good one. That was a fun one. Back in 92 with the Bucks. Like, the Bills, it's been unlucky in terms of not being able to get over the hump. They'll get over it at some point. If it's obvious prank, no one gets hurt, yeah, something like that. Like, wow, I cannot speak. When Roy Williams retired, a lot of my friends thought it was fake. And then the second source came out and said, no, this is legit. Like, he's holding a press conference. Like, it's real. And everyone's like, oh, God, why on this day? Why of all days would you announce it on April 1st? But that's the way it goes. Yeah, Trevor has to be better managing him. Yeah, second half he played well. Maybe the joke is that there was a joke. Yep, maybe it was. The real joke is the friends he made along the way. Yes, his first half he played like crap. Second half, overtime he played well. Need more of that. All right, with that in mind, guys, I appreciate you guys a ton. Happy start of college basketball season. You guys are awesome. We're going to be live in 9 hours. Back again in 9 hours for Cardinals against the Cowboys. I'm going to hit the hay for a little bit. I will see you guys later today. You guys are awesome. Appreciate the donations, love and support and everything. Take care. See you soon. Winthrop takes the opening game of the season against Queens. I'll see you guys tonight for Monday Night Football as we wrap up Week 9 of the NFL season. See you guys then. And watch the dumb decisions. Click the link above. It's Mike McCoy. We'll have another one coming out tomorrow. No more dumb decisions today. We'll have another one coming out tomorrow. Maybe two. We'll see. But click the link above if you haven't seen the video. I'll